Hello everybody, and welcome back to Fire Emblem 4. I'm playing for the first time. Hey Aether, welcome. Thanks for being here as always. So we're going to start with Chapter 3 today. First things first, we have to, so I've kind of decided I'm going to put the Pursuit Band on Lewin. That just makes sense. I was thinking about putting the Paragon Band on Deirdre for two reasons. For one thing, her level is low. Actually, three reasons. For one thing, her level is low. For another thing, she can't really move around very fast, so it's hard to get experience onto her. And then for another thing, Sigurd can just give her the gold that she needs, so I don't need to do anything weird to give her the gold. Like, I can just have Sigurd give it to her, so now she has the gold. Yeah, so she has the gold, and then she can immediately visit town and get the Paragon Band. And that will make it a little bit easier to level her up a little bit. Aether says, I advise against this. Well, it's too late, I just did it. It's done. I mean, I guess I could reload. I've been streaming for about 30 seconds. I feel like that's the second time you've advised against me giving things to Deirdre. I'm just gonna assume there's some reason why I'm being told not to do that. I just reloaded. Okay, no Pursuit Band for her. What about... I mean, she has a bunch of stuff already, is the thing. I'm now very suspicious about Deirdre. I don't know if she's gonna pull an Orson on me or something. I don't know, but that's the second time you told me not to give anything to her. So, okay, well, let's work with Lewin first. So, he needs 10,000 more gold to be able to get the Pursuit Band, but he might be able to get that just by going through the arena, so we're going to do his arena first, before we do anything else today. And then we'll decide what to do with the Pursuit Band. Or the Paragon Band. I just can't really decide who to give it to, especially because it's very difficult to put gold on a lot of these characters. Alright, well, for now it's the stream where we train Lewin. HP, speed, and magic, that's good. Are tomes heavy? I forgot. Let me check. No, not at all. So he can pretty easily use Pursuit if he gets the Pursuit Band. Oh, I think pretty much all he needs to do is just hit the enemy twice, and he just automatically wins all of these fights, so he should be able to get 10,000 gold pretty easily. Myrmidon. Wind is the lightest and fire is the heaviest. Okay, that makes sense. Wow. Absolutely insane. He's like outspeeding a Myrmidon. Armor Lance, that's gonna be an easy fight. What about Thunder? Is that just like medium? Medium weight? Oh. That's not good. It's interesting that he's attacking multiple times when he doesn't have Pursuit. I guess he has like a cost or something. Thunder is dead center, okay. HP, speed, and defense. Defense actually isn't bad. That's going to help him avoid getting one shot. We're getting closer. We're at 37. The enemy this time is a Dark Mage, so this might actually be a closer matchup. Yeah, he can definitely attack twice when he wants to. So giving him Pursuit will just make that even more scary. Ooh, he might actually not be able to beat this Dark Mage. If so, we're in a lot of trouble. Oh, clutch dodge, although I don't think that is going to guarantee a win. He still needs to do something, yeah. No. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out something else, like maybe have Dew give him gold or something. But then if I do that, then Dew's not going to be able to give gold to somebody so that they can get the Paragon Band. I think Erin would be a good choice, maybe. Her level is also low, and she's a Pursuit user. She could be like our next Finn. Adept is good. Yeah, I've noticed. Ira's another decent choice, although, yeah, I mean, she has 33,000 gold already. So maybe either Ira or Aaron. So the logic on Ira is that, similar to Deirdre, she can't move very far. So it's harder to get experience onto her, whereas Aaron can just fly around and really far and fight anything that I want her to fight. I don't know. Finn is win. I like how we just invested like the entire playthrough. Everything that we've done so far has just been investing resources into Finn, and he's like he's like a little bit better than Quan, who's not like the best unit. Oh, that was worth it. This is really tricky because he just doesn't have quite enough. He's just like 3,000 gold short, and I don't want, like, if Dew gives him the gold, he's gonna get all of the gold, right? Like, he'll get all of Dew's gold. He won't just get a little bit. Is there anything I can have him buy so that he doesn't waste all of the gold? Because I only need him to give 3,000 gold. I don't need him to give 20,000. Not this. Armory. I mean, I could have him buy like a, I don't know, silver sword or something. That still wouldn't do it. Oh, yeah, he can't buy things that he can't use. That's right. I don't really want him to buy any of these things. I have to figure out who's going to get the sleep staff and the physics staff too. Yeah, this is actually really tricky. He buys for half cost anyway. Yeah, I know what I'm saying is if he gives 20,000 to Lewin right now, a lot of that money's going to go to waste because Lewin only needs 3,000 gold. He doesn't need 20,000. I don't know. We can do it. I mean, this is the only way to get the pursuit band on him right now. So we have to do it. I think like only a few thousand gold got wasted anyway. Either says I should have bought the return band and then give him only 10,000 and then resell the return band. Ah, okay. I mean, I only wasted a small amount of gold over the cap anyway. Check Dew's total, okay. Oh, you mean Dew might still be holding the extra 3,000 gold or whatever? Yeah, he is actually. It's actually 6,800, so it's probably good that it worked out that way. So Dew is still holding 6,000 gold that he can give to somebody else if we need to, which we actually might want to give. Yeah, that's about exactly as much as we want to give to either Ira or Aaron, depending on if one of them can actually get enough gold in the arena. All right, so let's try that first. So let's try training Ira and Aaron. $12. 14. I think a silver sword might actually be good on her. Ira has a free power boost this chapter. Interesting. I'm gonna give her the silver sword. Oh, that's probably a bad idea because now it's gonna be harder for her to afford the pursuit band. I'm so stupid. Or the Paragon band. Ugh. Alright, well, it's gonna give her better chances of winning in the arena at least. I'm gonna start with the Iron Blade. And then I'll switch over to the Silver Sword if the fights get tricky. Holland or Lex can talk to her outside the castle for a free event. R.I.P. Yeah, Lex is dead. Well, there's 1,000 gold. Yeah, I think it's going to be tricky to get her up to the amount of gold that she needs now because I bought that item that I didn't need. She can do pretty good in the arena though, so that's fine. That will help make up some of the difference. Yeah, I mean, she only needs to win like 1 or 2 more fights. Oh, is that Astra? Nice. Yeah, if Astra triggers, she just automatically wins, so that's cool. I think I want to switch... Yeah, I think I want to switch to the Silver Sword now, because I'm going up against a Lance fighter. This is going to give me the best chances. Astra guarantees a win. And you can do that from 1 HP. Dodge, nice. Oh, I think this is Astra. Nice. Alright. I'm pretty sure she has enough for the Paragon band now. If do helps. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stop for now, because if I do put the Paragon band onto her, we can do the rest of her battles after she gets the Paragon band. Next I'm gonna do Aaron. So, okay, here's the thing I don't like about Aaron. She's stuck with lances, which I don't like at all. And not only that, but we already invested a lot of resources into training Finn, who is also stuck with the lances. So it might be a good idea to invest into Ira instead of Aaron. That way I'm not stuck with 2 lance users as like the units that I put everything into, although she's getting good level ups. Axe Knight. Like, she probably can't even beat this Axe Knight because lances are so bad. Okay, she's fine. Never mind. Well, the Slim Lance is actually probably one of the better lances, because it doesn't weigh her down so much. Myrmidon she should be able to beat. Maybe if I can get her like a Silver Lance. The thing is, she probably can't use a Javelin at all because it's so heavy. It would just kill her speed. Slim Lance is the fastest lance. Alright. Let's see how she does against like an armor lance user. I mean, she probably doubles this guy at least. The dodge is very helpful. The thing is, like, if she gets hit just 2 times, she probably just dies instantly. Yeah, the Javelin, I noticed, I was looking at the weapons earlier, like right before the stream started. The Javelins have 18 weight. It's just, they're unusable. Horrible level up. She's gonna have to win like 2 more fights too. She has to win like 2 more fights if I want her to be able to afford the Paragon band. So Ira's probably gonna just get it anyway. Maybe if she dodges here. Never mind. The enemy dodged instead of her dodging. Okay, well, she still has a chance of winning. It's not great. I think this guy having the shield ring makes him really strong. She has to dodge again here. Nope. Alright, so yeah, we're not giving her the Paragon band for many reasons. Many reasons. Okay, so let's give it to Ira. Let's just do it now. Actually, hold on, I want to wait, because I'm going to have, I have to have Sylvia dance, and I want to make sure everyone else acts before Sylvia dances. So I have to wait a little while. Alright, so who hasn't done the arena yet that we actually want to do the arena? Finn hasn't gone yet, Sigurd hasn't gone yet. We'll do Sigurd really fast. He should be able to just clear all the battles. I'm just gonna bring the Silver Sword. There's no reason not to, because I'm gonna win so much money that I can just repair the Silver Sword anyway. So I might as well just maximize my chances of winning. And just spam Silver Sword. Even though he just gave all of his gold. Oh no, that's right, we actually decided not to give his gold. Either way, he's gonna have enough to repair the Silver Sword. A lot of people just immediately give up on using anything other than the Silver Sword. Well, it's just because it's so easy to get money on him. You can just use the Silver Sword for everything and then repair it. It took me 3 chapters to figure that out. 3 long chapters. It took me like 20 hours of gameplay to figure that out. But yes, I'm pretty sure I should just use the Silver Sword for everything. Alright, I think this is technically losable. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lose, but I think I could technically lose that fight against the Armor Lance. I'd have to get really unlucky. HP, speed, defense. I like speed, actually. I really like speed on Sigurd. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go repair the Silver Sword now. I'm gonna repair the Javelin too, because he does still use that sometimes. Actually, I'm gonna repair the Iron Lance too, for when he needs... I don't know, the difference between the Silver Sword and the Iron Lance is like so massive. I think it's like even against lance-wielding enemies, it might still be better to use the Silver Sword than the Iron Lance. That's like how crappy lances are. I'm just gonna repair everything, just so he doesn't go over the gold cap. I didn't see what weapon I picked. Okay, Silver Sword. Alright, so he should be able to beat this Dark Mage. If nobody else can do it, I'm sure Sigurd can do it. This guy's scary, though. He just hits so hard. Yeah, and the shield ring keeps him alive. Regular lances are not ideal compared to a Silver Sword. Oh, wow, Sigurd actually lost. I think that was pretty unlikely to happen. The enemy needed to hit two 50% chances in a row. Alright, let's do Deirdre next. I can still heal him back up, it's not a big deal. Are there like actually good lances in this game? Like, I know the Slim Lance has been pretty impressive so far. I'm curious about the like a Silver Lance. Is a Silver Lance any good in this game? Because I think there's a Silver Lance in the shop right now that I can give to somebody. HP, magic, defense, and resistance. The Brave Lance, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's good. Axe Knight. So I think the problem with Deirdre is that if she doesn't one-shot the enemy, she pretty much loses. So I need her to keep one-shotting things. The Silver has 20 might, so yeah, I mean, the Silver's pretty good if you can one-shot the enemy, I would think. The Brave Lance is good if you can two-shot them. Myrmidon, I don't feel great about her chances against a Myrmidon, but we'll see. Oh, that's a good start. I think she's gonna lose this. Yeah, him surviving on 1 HP, that really hurts. She has to hit here or she's done. Nice. Got very lucky. Very lucky there. I think the next fight is like an armor character. If it's an armor, she can probably win. Yeah, I think she can win this. Who do you recommend that I give the sleep staff to? I need to start thinking about that while we're doing this. Alright, I'm a little bit wary about sending Deirdre any further, because like a lot of my characters are getting injured now, and I won't be able to heal them all. HP and resistance. So I don't think she particularly needs to fight the Dark Mage. She probably would lose to him. Sleep Staff, Ideen is who you would instantly say if she can get it. Okay, I'll give it to Ideen. She was kind of the one on my mind anyway. She should be able to buy it because I had to give her some gold early on. Oh wow, it's 30,000. Never mind. It's pretty expensive. I could give her the physics staff too. Instead, or I could give her the physics staff instead, or I could wait and give her the sleep staff in a little while. Or I could give it to Ethlyn because it's much easier to get money onto Ethlyn. Because there's like no way for her to get gold, right? The thing is, right now she's like my primary mend user. It's really tricky to figure out how to do this. All right, let's have Finn do some arena combat. He already has a Brave Lance, a Horse Slayer, and a Silver Lance, so he's pretty much fine. He doesn't need anything other than to just win these battles. LJ asks, what is Fire Emblem about? It's like a medieval strategy war game. Oh, Finn already beat everybody in the arena. Yeah, basically war. It's like a medieval strategy game, usually based around war. So in the plot of this game, at least from what I can tell so far, there are these dark cultists who are trying to gather people who are descended from, I don't know, there's like some evil person, and then that I don't know how to explain the plot because I'm playing it for the first time, but there was some evil person, and everyone who was like descended from their bloodline was almost wiped out, and they're trying to find the descendants of that bloodline and use them to revive the dark god or something. I think that's the plot. Yeah, the dark god Loptier. So it looks like we actually already did the arena with Finn. I just didn't realize it because he just cleared everything at full HP. So that's pretty good. Jamka, we can do Jamka real quick. He's usually an arena king. Just do everything with the killer bow. Is there any way for me to get money onto Ideen? Because otherwise it's impossible for her to get the sleep staff. At least right now. I'd have to wait and do it later. Axe Knight. Just basically do, okay. Because, well, Do still has a little bit of money, but it's not enough. She, like, yeah. I would need to pair her up with Azel, which I've been working on anyway, and then Azel could give her some gold. That would be one way to do it. Nice strength for Jamka. Well, hold on, he's getting close to the gold cap. You know, I could actually have him buy the Paragon Band. Because he's like, he's gonna keep hitting the gold cap anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Paragon Band on him for now. And then after I'm done running him through the arena, I could actually just sell it back. I said I wasn't going to do that because that's like over optimizing, but like in this case, like in the case of Jamka, like he's already at the gold cap anyway, so I might as well just have him use the gold. LJ asks, there's also a pairing system in this game. Yeah, so I don't fully understand. Some Fire Emblem games have this mechanic. I don't 100% know how it works in this game, but basically I know that two characters can get married, and that allows them to share gold, which is good because you can have a strong fighter marry somebody else and then give them gold so that they can spend that money on things they wouldn't otherwise be able to afford. And then I'm pretty sure there's child units in this game, so if two people pair up, like eventually their child will inherit some of their skills and abilities. In the newer games that I've played, that usually happens through like time travel magic, like the kids come back from the future. Like in Fire Emblem Awakening, you pair up two units and then their child like comes from the future. They travel back in time to the present day. In this game, I'm not sure how it works. They might have time travel. They might have like a time skip. Okay, let's see if Jamka can beat the Dark Mage. Let's go. That's one hit. I think, oh, that's good. That's an adept trigger. We need more adept triggers for sure. Especially against this guy because he hits so hard. So Pursuit, oh, never mind, there's crit. That'll do it. How old is FE4? Let's see, Aether says it released in May of 1996. Yeah, I mean, you can tell just by looking at it, it's a very old game. That's, let's see. Almost 30 years old. Oh, there's one more round. A Duke Knight. I'm pretty sure Jamka can beat a Duke Knight. They don't really have like super impressive defense. Oh yeah, his hit rate is so much better. As long as I don't get super unlucky, I'm like guaranteed to win. Okay, Pursuit is automatic, and then we also got Adept. And then we got Adept again. Oh my god, nasty. 4 hits in a row. Jamka is literally a king. Either says there's actually 2 more rounds because there's 7 fights. Okay, so there should be 1 more enemy then. That's actually... So this arena is pretty scary then because... oh, this guy has a brave bow. Because I haven't even been able to get past the dark mage with most of my characters. Oh, nice double dodge. Okay, I think we win from here. Especially with a crit. Dude, Jamka is so cracked. I'm pretty sure, like, I didn't really think much of him at first. Like, he didn't really stand out to me at first, but he might be, like, my standout unit for this game so far. He's just so... Like, I just love his playstyle with, like, having all of the proc skills and how he can just win any battle. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the shop, and I'm actually going to sell the Paragon Band back to the shop. So after training in the arena, he basically has the same amount of gold that he had before he started, but he's several levels higher. He didn't stand out to you after he murdered Sigurd. Not really, yeah. I was like, well, I was like, well, he's like supposed to be a boss, right now. But I thought that once I recruited him, especially being an archer, you have to understand, like, he's an archer. Like, archers aren't usually that great. I think maybe I could pair him with Requisis. That would be interesting. Because he's a prince of his country, which I forget the name of. And she's a princess, and she doesn't have any of the same skills, so he would, like, whatever child they have, he would pass down all of the good skills to their child. So I kind of like this Jamka Requisis idea. Alright, let's start healing our characters. I want to heal Lewin back up for sure, because I want him to be able to... Oops, I want him to be able to fight again in the arena. So first things first, let's heal Lewin. Next thing we need to do is we need to get Ethlin to heal... Probably Sigurd needs healing more than Quan does because he's like a more important unit. That's gonna have to do for now. I think Requisis can heal too, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have her heal Sigurd as well. Jamka is the real deal. I think I'm gonna use Jamka for the next thumbnail, unless like something really, like if something really important happens in this stream, I'll make a thumbnail like related to whatever's going on in the story. But if nothing important happens in this, like in the story, if there's no big story developments, sorry, hold on, I need some water, really badly. Sorry for the delicious water drinking sounds. If nothing standout happens in this stream, I'll probably just like make a Jamka thumbnail for the next stream. All right, now I'm gonna dance for all of our healers. Okay. Next, I'm going to have. I'm thinking of having Ethlin get the physics staff and giving the heal staff to Deirdre. Maybe she doesn't need it, I don't know. So I have to figure out who's going to get the sleep staff, who's going to get the physics staff, and then I think Ira's going to get the Paragon Band. And she actually has enough gold. She does not have enough gold, but she will if I do give her the money. Okay, so next let's do this. So Dew has also been refreshed, so he can give gold to Ira. So we're going to do this. You would agree on that end. Giving the heal staff to Deirdre, okay. So maybe whatever is happening with her is not as suspicious as what I think is happening. So let's do this then. So we're going to switch up our staffs here. We're going to have her sell the heal staff. And then buy the physics staff, because she moves around a lot anyway. Oh, she can't use the physics staff. Okay. That's very weird that she can't use the physics staff. Well, she needs to end up with some kind of healing staff at the end of this. Honestly, she might actually be the better mend user. If she can use it. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna go to the pawnbroker. Yeah, it's all gated on weapon ranks. So what is Mend? Mend is C. I don't think she can use C. I think Ethlyn has a really low staff rank then. Oh, she has C. Okay, so she can use Mend. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Mend over to Ethlyn because she moves around a lot. So she's going to be my frontline healer anyway. I'm going to put Physic onto Ideen and then heal onto Deirdre. I think that's the way to go. So we're going to sell Mend. We're going to buy Physic because she can't move as far, so for her to have the Physic actually is more valuable. What's Ideen's base weapon rank? I'm not sure about that. I'll check. B. So it's like slightly better than Ethlyn. I was surprised. I thought Ethlyn would have like a good staff rank because she's also a royal character, like she's, you know, related to Sigurd. But I guess that means she would have like the Holy Sword bloodline, right? Yeah, she has like a sword bloodline even though she's a troubadour. I guess that's why she can use swords even though she's a healer. Interesting. This is actually making me feel like I should give her like a silver sword. Alright, so we're gonna buy Mend for her. Gosh, that's most of her gold, but I can have Quan give her gold. In fact, I can do that right now because he doesn't need anything. Yeah, let me repair his weapons and then I'll pass his gold over to his wife. Either notes that she also has a good sword rank. The light brand is usually going to be better just because the resistance is a rare stat. Does she have the light brand already, or does Requisis have it? Or did they both have one? Oh, he's already fully repaired. Okay, so all he has to do now is just give his gold. I don't know if I want to do that right now, though, because I want to send him out to battle this turn. We can have him pass his gold over later. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need it right this second. She's already holding all of the items that she needs. Okay, let me finish doing what I was going to do before I forget. Okay, so we're going to buy the heal staff on her. The sleep staff is going to have to sit in the shop for now. Okay, next we're going to get Paragon onto Ira, which I have to... Okay, so Dew already gave her the gold. Ethlyn has it, okay. So we're going to get Paragon for Ira. This way, if she wins any more of her arena fights, she'll get more experience from it. So let's do that. I can't believe it takes like an hour just to get ready for like a chapter in this game. Like, we haven't even started chapter 3. We're half an hour into the stream. We haven't even started chapter 3. Oh, beautiful, beautiful Astra trigger. That was so badly needed. Against this Dark Mage. This guy's like the monster of... Look at this. I absolutely could have lost this fight if I didn't trigger Astra there. We love Astra. This is an Astra household. Some things will wait for a long time. Okay, so it's fine. It's fine to let it sit in there. I wasn't sure if I needed the sleep staff right away. Okay, so the next opponent uses a Brave Lance. This is going to be a really tricky fight for Ira. I wish I had like a Lance Reaver or something. Maybe I can win with the Silver Sword if I get a good proc. Yeah, if she triggers Astra and she just dodges like one thing, oh yeah, that was bad. Okay. I mean, that was expected. You're up against the Brave Lance. What are you going to do? Alright, I'm going to repair... Oops. No, I'm going to repair the Silver Sword. And just have her use that. Alright. Let's get back to what we were doing. So we need to heal Sigurd the rest of the way up. We can have Deirdre do that. Oh, something weird is happening. There's just some like purple lines on the bottom of the screen. Did you see that? Who else needs healing still? Just Kuan, right? Okay, so Ethlyn has Mend. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have Kuan exit the castle. And then I'll have Ethlyn follow him out there, and then she can heal him. Alright, so the direction I want Kuan to go is actually going to be to the left. deal with those spear fighters over there. So we're actually getting close to the point where we're starting to play the actual chapter. Alright, so now Ethlyn is going to follow him. She can use her mend staff that she just got to heal him up. This is actually really good. This is a good idea. This is working out perfectly. And then if they go together, she can boost his crit rate. Yeah, she has the light brand too, so I think she's going to be fine. LJ says, I've never really tried games like these, so I'm very confused at what's happening right now. It looks cool though. A lot of what I'm doing right now is actually not very typical for strategy games. The only reason all this stuff in the castle, like all this stuff I'm doing in the castle, was basically removed from all future Fire Emblem games because it's really tedious and it takes forever and nobody enjoys doing it. What you're looking at right now, this is like what most of the game is. You send the characters out onto the map and like you know, the idea is this character here is going to go this way, over here he's going to fight these enemies, and then I'll pick a different character to go over here to the right to fight against these armor enemies, depending on, you know, what enemy is strong against armored characters. And then I'll have to send a fast character up here to rescue this village because these bandits, these pirates are coming over here to attack the village. So I want to send somebody over here who can deal with these archers and then rescue this village. That's kind of like the strategy game element of it. The stuff I'm doing in the castle is just like really tedious stuff that only exists because this game is 30 years old. It was removed from all future games because they realized nobody enjoys doing this. So, okay, let's... I'm gonna try to have him win this fight against the Dark Mage because I think he can win it. I think I just got unlucky last time. I'm pretty sure I can win this fight against the Dark Mage. Aether says, Requisis to the left is pretty important at some points. Okay, I'll remember that. And didn't you say... Oh my god. Please don't get hit again, Sigurd. If he gets hit 4 times in a row here... Okay, I think I can win this. I just need to not miss another 90%. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's a good point. It actually is like the Three Houses Monastery, so I guess it wasn't removed from all future Fire Emblem games. They decided to put it back in Three Houses. Because they really thought we needed the feature back. Okay, I don't feel good about this Brave Lance fight, so I'm just going to send Sigurd on his mission. So we're going to send Sigurd... which square is actually closer? I think this is actually closer because he ends up on this road here. And then I can just use these road tiles to go fast up to the north. Aether knows a lot about this game. He must have grinded this game a lot. Yeah, he's like my resident Fire Emblem expert that I consult on everything. Okay, so you said Requisis should go to the left. So I'm going to start sending her that way. And then you also mentioned there was somebody had a talk conversation. I can't remember who it was. Does anyone else need healing? I want to send Azel... Oh, Ira needs healing pretty badly, actually. Okay, hold on. Ira and Holland. Okay, that's like a weird... Can they do it right now? We might have done this already. Did we do this at like near the end of the last stream? Because I sort of remembered having a conversation. Maybe it was somebody else. She can't do it right now, but I'm going to heal her anyway. And start sending her out. So let's have Requisis heal her. Wow, her HP is very low. He talks to her. Okay, so at the start of next turn, I'll have Holland move first, and I'll have him talk to Ira first. I can do that, that's easy. And then this is the reason why we gave the physics staff to Ideen, so she can do this. So I can have her heal Ira from right here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send Azel out. I kind of wanted Azel to train in the arena, but I think I can have him do it later. I think I want to send Azel to the right to deal with these armors. I forget, did you finish with Lewin? No, not yet, so we'll do that before we do anything else. Before I forget. This actually makes the castle stuff less tedious if I go back and forth between like sending out units and then, you know, doing castle stuff. So Lewin should be able to win now because he almost won last time and that was without the pursuit band. Okay, well, I spoke too soon. I should just never say anything. I don't think Lewin can actually win this fight. Not like, I mean, he can win, but I don't think he can reliably win this fight. He really needs to dodge here, which he did not. Yeah. So Lewin just got... I'm not going to bother training Lewin. He lost this fight twice already. That's my limit. I can have somebody mend him next turn. I'm going to send him... Oh, hold on. I want to repair his equipment before I leave. I'm going to send him to the right to help deal with these armors. Yeah, that's fair, but it was worth a shot. That's basically exactly how I feel. Yeah, it was worth a shot, but it just didn't work out. I'm thinking Jamka, I'm going to start sending him to the north, because that's where a lot of the fighting is going to take place, and he has to get there eventually. So the sooner he starts moving that way, the better. I think I'll actually send Finn to the north as well. Maybe this way. I do want somebody else to go to the right to help deal with the armors. Which weapon type do they have? Armored lances and armored swords. Okay. I'm just going to send Beowulf and Alec to the right. Jamka versus the Arch Knight squad. Slaughter of the Century. I'd like to see it. I really would. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to send Alec and Beowulf to the right, so they can, like, shield for Lewin and Azel. And I don't really know what to do with Erin yet. I'm just going to put her over here. And Arden can stay here. In fact, I'm going to put him into the guard castle position. Alright. First turn is done. We're finally actually starting Chapter 3. The best part is Lewin is nowhere near his final form, yeah. I would really like for Azel to like be strong, but it feels like Lewin is just, like, no matter what I do with Azel, like, Lewin is just going to be stronger no matter what. I could spend 100 years training Azel, and Lewin would, like, Lewin at base would still just be stronger. Alright, we're actually finally starting our first real turn now. So let's figure out how we want to do this. I think the first thing to do is draw out this javelin user. But let's do it in a way where we make as much headway as progress. So this diamond right here is pretty safe. So what I'd like to do is... I'm actually just going to put both of them on this diamond. Yeah, they're both at full HP. That's really weird. I don't know why that happened. I thought I moved him, but instead he just ended his turn. Okay. That kind of messes up what I wanted to do, but not really. I can still do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Azel here. And then Lewin's going to go up here. I want to start moving Ideen to the right. How far does Physic reach? Not very far, it seems. Alec has the Armor Slayer. That's a good point. I actually completely forgot he had that, but it's just by coincidence that I send him in the right direction, I guess. So I need to have Ideen start moving to the right so that she can heal Lewin before he gets into a fight. Alright. So you said Holland talks to Requisis, or talks to Ira? Yeah. Hey, Ira, this is for you. Here. Isn't this a brave sword? Why me, though? Shouldn't you be wielding this yourself? This thing's only going to get harder from here, yeah? You burn through blades so fast, you could do with a spare or two. Look after yourself out here, okay? One day, I might not be here to watch your back. Okay. Holland, thank you. I promise I'll put it to good use. What? She's like way stronger than him. What is he talking about? He's gonna watch her back. She's like significantly stronger than him. But hey, she's got a brave sword now, so that's cool. This is a little awkward. You would think they would have the same movement, but they actually don't. So it's a little tricky to keep them next to each other. Alright, Finn. There was something I wanted Finn to do. Does he have good resistance? Not really. But he does have a Brave Lance. I'm kind of curious. These forests, though. I don't like these forests. Okay, hold on. I want to start sending Finn to the left. Alright, I'm going to start sending all my other characters to the north. Perfect. Physic is 1 to 10 range, okay. This is a love point conversation, but the Brave Sword is a really good weapon. You can like counteract that love conversation, right? Just by having her, I don't know, stay closer to another character. Although we haven't really decided who yet. I think we need to start deciding on pairings soon. Alright, I'm a little scared of those archers, so I'm gonna send her kind of to the left more to help support Finn. Sigurd can just run up here to do everything himself on the right hand side, and then Jamka's going to start moving to the center. This is actually perfect for Sylvia. This will give Ideen the extra movement she needs because she's getting left behind. I will note Ideen needs to get on a bit towards getting shacked up for the next chapter. Okay. Well, I was planning on having her stick close to Azel anyway. That's the reason why I was moving her to the right. So I'll just make sure that, like, after we're done fighting these Armor Knights, I'm just gonna have her and Azel stand next to each other for the rest of the chapter. Aether says, I can't hear move to the center without thinking of the Onyxia raid. What, is that the Leroy Jenkins meme? I don't know what you're gonna do, but you're gonna do your thing. Alright, cool. Honestly, that turn actually went pretty fast. For a Fire Emblem 4 chapter, that went really fast. No, it's a different meme. Okay, I don't know that one. Wow. Sigurd versus a bunch of axe wielders. I wonder who's gonna win. Alright, this is fine. Beowulf is just here basically to soak this hit. This is going to let the rest of our characters kind of move in safely and get into formation. Oh, okay, so that village is under siege right now. I want to send Sigurd over there first, before anything else. And then I want to send Finn over here. So that's my plan right now. Sigurd to the right village, Sigurd to the Finn to the left village. Alright, I'm actually really invested in this armor situation over here, so I'm going to do this before I do anything else. Oh, this is perfect. Look at this, I set it up. Actually, it's not perfect at all. Well, this guy can't hit that square. This guy can. This guy can. This is a little tricky. Because whoever stands in this spot here is actually in range of 2 enemies. But, yeah, because of this guy having the javelin. Maybe Lewin will be safe there. Like right here. These guys deal 17 damage to him. The general probably hits him even harder though. What was the hit rate like? The hit rate's pretty low. Yeah, I think if I just have him fight from here, I think he can just dodge the enemies. Yeah. And I'm going to have Ideen heal him anyway. Okay, so next Ideen is going to heal him. So now all he has to do is just dodge 1 attack, or even he might even be able to survive 2 attacks on enemy phase. We're going to put Azel a little bit further forward, keep him next to Ideen. Beowulf can pull back now. He did his job. That was basically all he needed to do. And then I'm going to get Alec get into position because he has the Armor Slayer. So he can hit and run against one of these enemies. Lewin should be good unless I get very unlucky. Okay. I think I'm going to start sending Sylvia to the right because it might be important to dance for somebody over here next turn. Okay, how do we get Sigurd over to this village? I'm actually a little bit scared because he's strong, but he's not like unkillable. Like if I end his turn right here, he's gonna get swarmed by these archers. I wonder if I should have gone around to the right. Well, maybe I can send Beowulf up here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, what did we decide to do with Requisis? Requisis and Jamka, right. So I actually want to send her with Jamka. And then for Ira, I really need to decide who I want to pair Ira with. The problem is, she's like already so strong, like she doesn't... Like anybody who she wants to pair with, like they already have the skills that she has. Except Do, I guess. But... Do sucks. Well, I guess Luna. Astra plus Luna? That's kind of cracked. Okay, hold on. we might be onto something here. I wonder if I can draw out these mages with my Pegasus. What happens if you talk to these guys? Can you attack them? Nothing? Okay. If you recall, there's a point where I need to send ID north as well and Do. Okay, so I need to start thinking about that. I wouldn't say you're going to get ideal pairings on a first playthrough regardless of plans just because you're blind on so many things. Oh yeah, I know, but like I'm not saying like I'm not trying to plan out the ideal pairings. I'm just trying to decide like what pairings do I want to do, like which ones seem interesting to me. I just haven't really decided on that yet in a lot of the cases. Okay, none of these guys have javelins, so that's good. Well, this guy does. Okay, so hold on, we'll stay out of his range. So we'll move Quan to 3 squares forward. Equip the Silver Lance, wait here. Perfect, and then he actually perfectly blocks Ethlyn so she can stand behind him. I'm just going to use Mend. It's a little bit of a waste, but... So with Ethlyn and Quan fighting together, because they're married, he has like a crit bonus here. So he can probably fight his way through those guys. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do with Do right now. I'm just going to start sending him north, I guess. I think that's everybody. I think there might be somebody still in the castle. Let me check. Oh, Deirdre's still in the castle. Whoops. Oh, she can't leave on this chapter. Okay. Alright. That was a pretty quick turn. Again, we're getting through the turns faster. It was just that first turn took forever. I feel like I'm playing 4 chapters at the same time on this map. It's really interesting. It's a little different from the last one where we just kept like running back and forth, only doing one thing at a time. In this chapter it really feels like I'm doing 4 different things at a time. Yeah, see, if I had put Sigurd over there to the top right, he would have gotten torn to pieces by those archers. I'm fine with just taking this javelin hit. Wait, is that a bow? Is that an armor bow? No, that's gotta be a javelin. Alright, I was kind of hoping these archers wouldn't come out, but they came out anyway. part of it is because the road lowers my avoid. Ah. Well, it's a good thing I put Lewin on the grass instead of the road. Okay, so Lewin is pretty much guaranteed to be safe now. He might take damage, but he can't die here. Yeah, he's totally fine. It honestly kind of annoys me that Lewin is so strong and Azel is so weak. I'd actually be happy if Lewin doesn't get this kill. Whoa, what was that? He just had like a weird... Did you see that? Like a weird sparkle thing just went around him? Alright, let's see how Quan does over here on the left. He used Pavis. Ah, okay, that's why my attack did no damage. That was annoying. I gotta do something about that Pavis, because if that triggers at the wrong time, you just like one of your characters is just gonna die. And that's not good. Alright. So now we're gonna have Quan back up and just do the same thing again. I'm a little worried about this village. Well, you know what? I have Sylvia in position, so I think even if something goes wrong against those generals, I think I can recover. Let's see. I have like 5 characters over here. I think Azel can just... I think Azel can beat this guy. No, he cannot. I think Azel can beat this guy 1v1, as long as Pavis doesn't trigger. He's gonna end on really low health. If he gets hit. Oh, even better. I just doubled him. Yeah, this is good. And then Ideen, I kind of want to move her into the spot where Lewin is standing, but I need her to move after Lewin moves. That's tricky. Hold on, where can Sylvia move? Okay, hold on, I can do this. So we're gonna do this. Staff, Physic here. And still no level up, dang it, Azel. Oh, maybe I should have put the Paragon Band on him. Hey, he has like no money. Alright, so now Lewin can move here. Oh, this is perfect. This is like peak Sylvia. This is like peak Sylvia usage. I didn't even need Alex with the Armor Slayer over here. Check this out. Now Sylvia comes over here and refreshes all 3 of them. In fact, let's do this. Peak Sylvia Gaming. Check this out. He has no money and no way to level up to get better in the arena. He's definitely a character. Pursuit and a cost. I think I'm pretty much done with Beowulf for now. Is there anything I need Beowulf for? You're gonna have to let me know. I'm gonna start moving Ideen to the north, as you suggested. I can send Azel with her. I'm going to send Alec a little bit ahead of the others because I wanted to rescue that village. Azel, you have to invest immediately or he's forever behind. Let me know if I need to do anything with Beowulf. And did you say I have to move due to the north? Oops, too far. Due north, Requisis west. Okay, hold on. I need to switch up my formation. Because I think I'm sending characters in the wrong direction right now. Well, I was actually sending due to the north anyway, But if I'm going to send Requisis to the west, I have to break up this group with Jamka over here, which I think is fine anyway, because I don't want them to get overrun by these archers. So let's start doing this. I'd point out you should canto instead of just moving sometimes. That's actually what I was just doing right now, even before I read your message. That group is getting bogged down. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the bog. Alright, I think I should be fine right here. Now the question is, can Requisis stand behind him? She can. So I'm going to do this. I guess we just keep the Miracle Sword equipped. Actually, let's just equip this Thief Sword, so if she ever gets into combat, she can make a little bit of gold. This is going to help Sigurd a little bit. HP, Strength, Luck, all good stats. This does put her in range of one of the archers, but I think she's out of range of the other characters, yeah. I'm going to put Jamka next to her. I've decided I'm going to do Jamka Requisis, so we're going to start working on that now. Ira, I'm not sure about. We'll figure something out for her. So I want to move her to the north, but in a way where she doesn't end up fighting those knights. In fact, she might actually be able to fight one of them. No, she can't. So yeah, let's start moving her this way to back up Finn. Oh my god, Brave Lance Gaming. Okay. Finn is win, definitely. Where do we want to put him now? I guess we can just start moving him to the right to help deal with these mages. Nah. We're actually going to do this. I'm wondering if I should trigger these mages now or if I should wait. Does she have a javelin? She does not even have a javelin. Okay, I'm wasting a lot of actions here. Plus I have to be very wary about what these archers are doing. Okay, they cannot reach her. Let's move her up one. Okay, just a couple things left to figure out. I mean, we could just do Holland with Ira, just because. It seems like kind of the default pairing anyway. I'm actually scared for Do right now. I'm just... ugh. Let's send him with Holland. That's everybody. Finn is so potent, he no longer gets experience off of generics. Nice. Yeah, I think it was actually worth it to invest into him. Alright, I'm just going to keep Beowulf with this group because I can heal him anyway. Interesting. Wow. Sigurd's HP is actually getting kind of low. After fighting just 2 guys. Annoying. Yeah, why does he switch to the bow animation? I need to check his inventory. Yeah, I knew Requisis was getting shot at. At least she dodged. It would be nice to have Finn over here because he could use the Horse Slayer. Maybe I should start pulling him back this direction. Wow. Honestly, these archers are pretty scary. There's so many of them. Oh, nice. These mages are actually helping, like by moving forward, these mages are actually helping me out. Because it's easier for me to move in and attack them. She ate heat for Sigurd. she dodged so that Sigurd doesn't have to. Okay, interesting. Well, if those guys are going north, then I guess Quan can go east. Yeah, this is getting tricky. I'm getting attacked from like 10 different directions at once. Time to save. At least I know Alec can handle this generic bandit. I have warp. I wonder if I should send... Lewin back. Because, like, these characters over here on the right aren't really doing anything. They're not really contributing anything. If I send Lewin back, he can help deal with these archers. It might not be the right move, but it's the move that came to my mind, so I'm going to do it. This does allow these characters on the right to, like, kind of more safely get towards the center of the battlefield. Yeah, that squad definitely had the easiest engagement. I can fully agree with that. Okay, so there's no way to get anybody here in range of those enemies yet, which is actually kind of more of like a good thing than a bad thing. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just getting them closer to, like, the center of combat, to the center of the map. I am running low on physics uses. Gotta be wary about that. I have to actually make good use of them. Okay. Now I can start thinking about what to do about these archers, because they are gonna swarm in here and kill Requisis very quickly. How does Jamka go up against these guys? They have a pretty low chance to hit him. And he can actually take like 4 hits from these archers. Probably this one is the scariest one though. So if I'm gonna do something really stupid like frontline Jamka, I should make sure that he's gonna take out the most dangerous archer first. He can't really take the guy out with 1 round of combat though, but at the same time that guy only does 14 damage to him. What is this commander? Okay, so this commander does have a bow. I was curious about that. Either says that the low charges are the downside of using only physic, but it's hard to avoid. Jamka can kill one of the bosses pretty reliably, yeah. Well, in that case, I should probably kill this one. Because it's going to be the hardest one for Sigurd to deal with. Oh, I don't know, I only hit him for 13 damage though, but I'm going to hit him 2 times, that's 26. And then if I crit, that's like over 40 damage. And then if I get a cost, like... I don't know, it feels like... maybe Jamka can take this guy out? Problem is Sigurd and Requisis are both in a lot of trouble. So I have to do something. I have to figure something out over there. He doesn't have Pursuit, does he? I think he does. Yeah, he has Pursuit, Adept, and a cost. It's crazy. He can attack like 8 times in 1 turn. Like, easily. And then on top of that, he can crit. Yeah, he's absolutely cracked. Like, I almost feel like he's more or less guaranteed to kill this general if he attacks him, despite what the numbers say. Yeah, you were under... Yeah. Which is funny, because we've been doing nothing but talking about how insane he is, but we were actually underselling him even still. I think I want to shoot... I think I want to shoot at this guy. And then... Okay, so hold on. This is 10, 20, 30, 40. This is like 54 damage here. So all of these guys would have to hit Jamka in order to kill him, but they only have like a 30% hit rate against him. It's actually less than 30 because he's not going to be standing on a road. And then after that, I would just have to worry about these guys who also have like a pretty crappy hit rate. I honestly think Jamka can just frontline tank here. If he gets hit by this 40%, that's like the worst thing that could happen, because that sets him up for having much lower HP for the rest of next turn. Cool. Yeah, there's a crit. Dodge. Pursuit. Nice. Oh yeah, this is like so cake. I'm pretty sure Jamka can fight all of these guys by himself. This is insane. He is so unbelievably overpowered. Alright, how does Sigurd fare against these guys? Oh god, they hit him pretty hard and pretty consistently. He can't one-round these guys. He can't do anything. Like, Sigurd literally cannot do anything. He can't contribute anything useful. Which is really sad to say. Okay, hold on. What is this? I got my calculator with me today. I'd honestly just have Sigurd kill one with a silver sword and then back off and let him draw a bit of aggro. That's actually what I'm trying to do. The problem is he actually can't consistently kill these guys. So that's 26 times 2, that's 52 damage. Okay, so I can kill this Bow Knight, which is going to take a lot of pressure off of Requisis. And then I can just back up as far as possible and let Jamka fight all of these guys by himself. Which sounds absolutely insane, but I'm pretty sure this is the play. Keep the silver sword equipped so that I don't have a speed penalty. The problem is, Requisis can't really get as far away as I want her to. I'm pretty sure all of these archers can still shoot her. Literally every single archer can still shoot her. She is in a lot of trouble here. She is in an absurd amount of trouble. There is one thing that I could do. I could move Ethlin over to return her, but then Ethlin is the one who ends up being in danger. Okay, this actually works. This works. Check this out. Big brain gaming here. We go here. Ethlin goes here. Does the Lightbrand have 2 range in this game? Anyway, I'm going to return her back to the castle. And then she can actually use Canto after she uses the staff. That puts her only in range of 1 enemy. Yes, UFO game. I'm gonna have him equip the Silver Lance and just stand behind her so she has a crit bonus. Is that a yes to saying that the Lightbrand has 2 range? Yes, it does. Okay. So with the Lightbrand equipped, even if this guy comes after her, she actually can counter him and she can even crit him, so that's good. Next thing we have to do is figure out what to do about these Lancers. So this village is pretty much safe. I'm gonna have Finn move down here, hit this guy with the Horse Slayer for an absurd amount of damage. It's gonna be 70 damage minus 11. This is just a one-shot. Bye-bye. Silver Lance. Dude, Finn is absolutely insane. Finn has become the king of this run. Alright, Ira, let's see if you can take out this guy. She needs a proc to get the kill, which I'm a little wary of because he actually hits her pretty hard. Alright, new plan. We're not going to do that. We're actually going to have these characters move on to the forest tiles. Do here, he should be safe. Put Holland behind her. So if Holland and Ira get attacked, they have the best possible defense and evasion to deal with it. Alright, next I want to see where can Erin safely end her turn. Pretty much in any of these left side forest tiles. Which also puts her out of range of these guys. So what is her movement? 8. So she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She can actually end back in the exact square where she's standing right now. Which is bad because it actually leaves her in range of enemies. Multiple enemies, in fact, like almost every single enemy. Okay. I'm just gonna have her back up again, I guess. I'm actually going to have her move here. Alright, who has not acted yet? I think that's everybody for this turn. Alright, I'm most interested to see how Jamka goes now. Keep in mind, she does have a Brave Sword now. That's true. Does she have it equipped? I don't think I equipped it. I didn't equip it. She actually has her worst sword equipped. That was my mistake. Alright, so I'm most interested to see how Jamka handles this. I really think he actually has a great odds of surviving here. Not even surviving, but just like dominating. That was really unlucky. That's a bad start. That's a really bad start. That was like the worst possible start. Okay. Dodge. Perfect. So we got the worst possible start. Imagine if that axe had missed, we'd still be at full HP right now. Alright. Gotta dodge this. Nice. Okay, he's looking pretty safe. Although I think if these next two attacks both hit him, he actually might still be in danger. Yeah, this is a tense moment. This is tense, but it's like winnable. Like, the odds are, I think, in our favor. Okay, I think we're 100% safe now. Jamka with the clutch, two dodges. See, this is the kind of thing that I like. This is why I like, yeah, see, like, I think actually if he got hit by both of those attacks, he still would have survived here, so I think this was pretty safe. Getting hit by the armor was actually unlucky. I love that the commander was dumb. He could have used this, yeah, he could have just ran up and used his sword, which would have been more accurate too. And not get countered by Jamka. Okay. I wish Aaron would have dodged there. Well, I think that helps Ira a little bit. I think Jamka just like completely solved every problem that I had with this map. That was a little unlucky. I wish I had equipped the Silver Sword or the Brave Sword. We can still work with this. I have an insane plan, by the way. Try to guess what I'm doing right now. Particularly over here on the right. He just wins, but it's not clean. Like, it's going to take a while to save this village. Because his damage is so low. I'll start sending Azel over here to back him up. Alright, who still needs healing? Nobody. Which is good, because we can save on physic uses. Poor Alec. Alright, well, let's try to get this kill to Azel if we can. I'm going to put Beowulf up here and start sending him up to rescue this village. And then Sylvia can continue going with this group. Alright, this is actually a good kill to give to Sigurd, but I want to have somebody heal him first, which can actually be Requisis. The one pirate gunning for the village saved once is such a troll. I actually was wondering if that was going to happen, but there's a reason I'm leaving it. I don't want to have Finn get it because Finn already has max gold. I'm going to have somebody else go up there and rescue it. I was actually thinking about that too. I was like, is another pirate just going to come over here? Which is fine, because like I'm going to send somebody up there anyway. Alright. How much do these guys hit Jamka for? Steel Axe, 12 Strength, 18 Might. That's 30 damage. That's pretty scary, actually. He gets hit for 16. It would actually kill him if he gets hit again. But I can send Ethlin over there. So let's do this. Honestly, Ethlin has kind of been clutch. Like, I can really see the value of Ethlin right now. Her having Kanto with staff usage is just great. And honestly, like, she can even end her turn right here and just fight this enemy with the Light Brand. If the enemy wants to attack her, like, she can just fight him with the Light Brand. That being said, I think I'd rather move Quan forward. Okay. Time to solve the next puzzle. Okay, there's nothing down here to the left, so if Erin hits this guy and runs away, she doesn't have anything to be worried about. Mounted healer that can also fight pretty well. Yeah, she's great. So we need to start thinking about, for the next thumbnail, Ethlyn, Jamka, Ira. Like, honestly, those could be like the next 3 thumbnails. Alright, I'm a little scared of these mages. I'm actually pretty scared of these mages. So I wonder if Duke can get a kill here. He can't. But he can get a little bit of gold. Oh, nice dodge. Alright, I'm gonna back Holland up. And move Ira forward. Silver sword. Actually, let's use the slim sword here because it's enough to win. Yeah, I'm just going to start building her support with Holland. I think it's the best choice because I want to stack Astra with Luna. Assuming that even works. Okay. And then I'm going to put Finn over here. Like so. Alright. Middle group is set. The right group is set. Alright, let's go. One more turn. We're making pretty good progress today, actually. Hour and 20 minutes. We are already, like, probably maybe halfway through this map. It's nowhere near as bad as the last map. And it's actually, I honestly, that last map was probably my least favorite one so far, and this actually might be my favorite map so far. So it's a pretty huge difference. Like, not even accounting for the fact that the pace is faster, I just like the map design here a lot better. The one part of the last map that I liked the most was when I was fighting all those cavaliers in the top left. And I was praising like how the combat in this system feels like a real war. That was like the peak of the last chapter for me. What I really like about this chapter is how we actually have like 3 different scenarios going on. It's very open. Alright, if you haven't figured it out yet, my plan for this village is actually to get rid of the bandits and then let Aideen rescue the village so that she gets the gold, because there's no other way to get gold on her. Instead of the last map where you had so much cut off and you had objectives that you couldn't interact with it. Yeah, exactly. The last map was too linear. That was the biggest problem. Just send her around to pick up the saved villages later. Yes, should work. For now, I'm just gonna have her stand next to Azel. And then the good thing is too, is like she's moving with Azel, and it doesn't really matter if he is like slowly escorting her around the battlefield, because he's not that important of a combat unit anyway. So we don't really lose anything by having him slow down. Okay, Beowulf should win against this guy. If he doesn't, he's really pathetic. Oh yeah, he's totally fine. And then we can have Aideen come up here and get this village next. In fact, we could even have Azel get some of these villages to help with his gold problem too. Alright, I can't forget to deploy Lewin this turn. I forgot to deploy him last turn. Yeah. Get out there, Lewin. Alright, Requisis, I need to start sending her up here to help out. Okay, hold on. I know this seems weird, I'm doing this for a reason. I love the fact that the light brand is 2 range. I mean, that's true in every Fire Emblem game, but it's especially useful here, especially with as much as I've been praising Ethlyn. Oh no, actually I want her to stay here. Let Quan pick this up. 100% hit rate. I think that's a one-shot. I'm not going to do the math. I'm just going to eyeball it. Yeah. Quan is really good when he can one-shot things. That's like where he really shines. Alright, I'm going to start sending the characters up here to help deal with these mages. I'm a little scared, actually, because I feel like these mages are going to hit pretty hard. But if everything goes wrong, we'll just, I don't know, fix it somehow. Doesn't need the Brave Lance here. I think the Silver Lance... Oops, sorry. I think the Silver Lance is enough. Yeah, just one-shot this guy and then run away. Perfect. Alright, start moving Ira and Holland to the left. Aaron, I'm a little bit scared for because her health is getting low. Where's the nearest healer? The nearest healer is actually Ethlyn, which is pretty far away. I'm going to start moving her back to Ethlyn. And then just get out of there. Oak is here. He says, boy, am I late. No worries. Thank you for being here, Oak. Thanks for coming. You missed about 1 hour of me messing around in the castle, and then 30 minutes of me actually playing the game. And the 30 minutes has actually been pretty good, because this is my favorite chapter so far. Alright, let's stay in the middle this time, because I'm pretty interested to see how the engagement against these casters is going to turn out. Either says, honestly, it's funny how if you had the arena crew as your deployable army, you'd be able to solve most problems still. The arena. Who's the arena crew? What do you mean by that? Are you talking about Holland or somebody else? You know, the ones that you fought with in the arena of this chapter. Oh, okay. So just like my main, like four or five units, yeah. I get what you mean now. Alright, so next we have Ethlyn rescue this, or Ideen rescue this village. Oh, here to help, are you? Huzzah, the village is saved. We can't thank you enough. But mayhap this magic staff will help you. Wow, okay, perfect. They call it the Restore Staff. If your allies have been put to sleep or silenced, one cast of this staff will get them back on their feet. This ought to be a big help for you. I wonder if this was done intentionally. Because, like, this is the exact point where I figured out that sending Ideen to the village was a good idea, because there's no other way for her to get gold. And then this is also the first map where they have a village give you a staff. It's interesting to think about if that was like intentional game design. If Kaga is just like a genius. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Deploy the generic units from the army and they can still handle this chapter? Maybe. But yeah, I'm actually thoroughly impressed by the fact that I got Restore Staff from that village. It felt very rewarding. It rewarded my decision making. We'll give Alec the kill. I think Beowulf is a better unit though. I'm starting to discern. Notably, Restore is also a B rank staff. I think she can use B rank, right? She can, okay, so she can restore. What's the range? 10 spaces. So she can restore, she can physic, and she can warp. Honestly, Ideen is getting pretty useful for being footlocked. I'm just gonna have Beowulf hang out over here for now. Assuming there's no like surprise, like ambush reinforcements coming, we're pretty safe right now. Alright, I'm gonna sandbag for one turn, just because these forests are really annoying. So what I want to do is have Sigurd back up. Yeah, I want to use these forests to my advantage, rather than having them at my disadvantage. And to do that, I need to have these characters lined up here. Aaron is going to move over here. Ethlyn is going to heal. Perfect. Can Deirdre also use B-rank staffs, I wonder? And Lewin got here just in time to get involved in the fighting. Alright. So we're going to go up here to the left and rescue this village. I'm going to be really scared if these knights all of a sudden start moving and just like slaughter these characters over here before I have time to react. Yeah, so now that the enemies are right on the edge of the forest, I think this works to my advantage. I might even sandbag for one more turn. Oh, never mind. I have to get moving fast because I want to rescue those villages behind the castle. In fact, it might already be too late for me to save that one. Oh, this is perfect. Holland, you get into position. Ira. Is the Silver Sword enough? I think a Brave Sword is better here. Let's do Brave Sword. Yeah, they really lit a fire under me with that one. Just nice dodge. Alright, cool. Now it might actually be a good idea to have Dew rescue this village so that he can give the gold to anybody that I want. The other consideration is to just let Ira rescue it. But she already has all the... At this point, she actually has all the items she needs. So she only needs to be able to cover her repair costs. Yeah, I think this is actually fine. I think letting Dew rescue this village and then he can give the gold to anybody is pretty good logic. So yeah, with these forests in the way again, I think I'm actually going to sandbag one more turn. Like so. I think that's good. And now we'll check our groups on the right. The good thing is that like we actually it's not like our best combat group. It's not our best units, but we actually do have units over here on the right already, like getting close to this castle, so you know, it's not the worst situation that it could be. All right. I was gonna say if Azel can reach this village, it might be a good idea to just give it to him. Alright, so we have a bunch of armor knights to worry about, and then a absolutely cracked healer, and then some mages. No, these armors are kind of scary. Okay, hold on. We can draw out this guy by himself on this road tile here. Equip the Armor Slayer, and then get Beowulf in position to back him up. Oak says, I've been wanting to mention this for a while now, but the hair on some of these people is astounding. Let's see. That's a pretty cool dude, Beowulf. Alex got the nice turban. Idine's hair is a little wavy. Azel's hair is pretty normal. That's like normal anime dude hair. Dude, Jamka is still sitting at full HP with like no concerns at all. Like he has no worries. I'm pretty sure I could just send Jamka up here and he'd just like take this castle by himself. I don't know why I'm worried about anything. Alright, let's start on the left side this time. These turns are going a lot faster, I will say. These are like 4 or 5 minute turns, which is like pretty fast for this game. Oh my god, even with the Armor Slayer, Alec like barely chips these guys. I think I need to move the Armor Slayer over to somebody else. Aether says he'd rather still keep Requisis closer to the left side. Oh yeah, I just remembered I have to move her that way. I'll start doing that now. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I wonder why that guy moved all the way to the right by himself. See, this is perfect. Now these guys are lined up so that we can take them out. I don't think we're going to be able to get to these villages in time. There's no way. I'd have to move Sigurd all the way up to the top, like, immediately. Alright, Dew is going to rescue this village. Hey, be careful out there. Rumor has it that King Jagal's got the infamous Thracian Draco Knights on his payroll. Don't think there's been a war lately where someone or other didn't hire him. They're like a pack of hyenas descending on fresh prey, brutal and indiscriminate. Nothing survives in their wake. Interesting. Next thing I'm going to do is start sending Ira and Holland to rescue the other village. over here. I'm just short of one-shotting him with the silver sword even. Let me think about that. What does Finn do? Finn one-shots, so we'll give Finn the one-shot first. I need to start moving these units like up here as fast as possible, which is actually good. They're not that far out of position. Okay, maybe Sigurd here is the play. I think this is a good play for Sigurd, since he can't one-shot anyway. Ooh, nice dodge. I'm gonna send him straight up the middle. I don't know if these forests are gonna hamper his movement enough to be worth going all the way back around and to the right. Because Lewin has this pursuit band, I think he has good odds to kill here, and then if he doesn't, I can have Aaron back him up. That's fine. So Aaron can swoop in here, pick up this kill. I gotta watch out, her Slim Lance is running out of charges. Aether says LMAO Alec. Yeah, Alec is really bad. Even with an Armor Slayer, he can't one round. I'm not even asking for a one shot. He can't even one round in Armor Knight. Alright, I'd like Quan to get a kill here. He gets the one shot. So this is where Quan and Finn really excel. I don't like Lances. I really don't like Lances. But whenever they can one shot, it's really, really impactful. She does need to heal Sigurd eventually, but I'd rather start moving in the direction where the fighting is going to be. Alright, I think I can finish this guy off now and then run away. I forget how weapon triangle works in this one for magic. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh my god, Alec, are you kidding me? Like, that can't even be real. That literally cannot even be a real thing. He just hit this guy with an Armor Slayer 4 times and failed to kill him. I just can't believe it. I just can't. I'm astounded. I'd like to get Jamka closer to the action. I'm actually going to put Jamka here so he can counter that enemy archer. And then Beowulf, if possible, can go here. I honestly wish that I had the Armor Slayer on Beowulf, because he's got 4 more points of strength. I think Azel is better, because he needs gold too. Ah, the Cross Knights, Lord Eldegan's elite knightly battalion. Their might is legendary, and none in Jugdral can even compare to them. Actually, my boyfriend is a Cross Knight. Hee amazing, isn't it? This game is like low-key, like really funny. Like something about the way, just like, I don't know, the way scenes are like written is like really funny to me. It has a serious story, but it doesn't take itself too seriously, I guess is the best way to put it. Alright, this might not be the smartest idea, but I'd like to pull this guy to the right with Azel. And I'm actually going to keep Ideen back here, because it will be easier to reposition next turn. And I have the return staff too, which might be important, and then also Sylvia. Alright, let's go. This is actually not that bad. Before we were surrounded on like 6 sides, now we actually have the enemy surrounded from like 6 sides. I think that's fine. I think that was worth it to get him in range of that archer. Alright, I'd really like it if Azel can one-round this guy. He cannot. Wow. Azel and Alec are both really bad units. Alright. By contrast, I'm pretty sure Jamka is like guaranteed to one-round this guy. Yeah, maybe not. Not if he misses all of his procs. Okay. If Jamka misses every single one of his procs, he doesn't one-round. Beowulf is not going to do anything here. Oh no, I forgot this guy was down to 1 HP. That was why I did this. So yeah, Beowulf can finish off this guy. Interesting. This guy moves around in a very weird way. Alright, so Azalin is in a little bit of a scary situation. But these Armor Knights have really low movement. I think the key here is going to be Sylvia. I think Azel might be in trouble. Oh yeah, he's definitely in trouble. It's just a question of whether we can resolve that situation or not. I was not expecting every single enemy to go to the right. I thought more of them would have split up, but I guess they really decided that they all wanted to go to the right, which caused some problems for me. Nobody in the middle can get over there fast enough. That's problematic. I'm just gonna send dude with these guys. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me figure out where I want Beowulf to end his turn. Just to the north of this archer, so I might as well just have him attack from this position. Perfect. You said I have to start moving Requisis to the left, right? Interesting. She needs to be there at some point. But it's not like a high priority, though? Okay. You don't remember when. Okay. I'll just start moving her that way, just to be safe. Okay, Alec can at least get this kill. The guy's on 2 HP. I'm sure you can handle that, Alec. If I can keep Azel alive for one more turn, I can definitely save him next turn. It's just a question of whether I can keep him alive for one more turn. Yeah, sending Sigurd through the middle might have been a mistake, but it was hard to tell. It was hard to guess like which way was going to be faster. Okay, everybody's in position now. Now I just have to figure out this puzzle here. Don't ever sell him. Alec could have found a way to miss. It is a high priority to be there when she's needed. Okay, so I'll make sure she's over there as soon as I can. So if I'm willing to sacrifice Sylvia, I can 100% definitely save Azel. I'm not saying that's the right move. I'm just saying I can definitely save him if I'm willing to do that. The next question is, honestly, I'd sooner sacrifice Azel to save Sylvia. Oh yeah, I know, I'm just saying, like, it's definitely possible to save him. The question is, I think there's actually a line of play where I save everybody. I think it goes like this. I think you put Azel here, then you have Ideen warp him, and then you have Sylvia dance for Ideen, and then Ideen moves back, and then she warps Sylvia, or she could even just leave Sylvia there, because I think Sylvia will be out of range of the enemies. So we're either going to use 1 or 2 warp staves. Oh, he can give his gold to Ideen now. I think that means they're lovers now. Ah, okay, well they're done with their support grinding. Okay, so we go like this. We move him here. Ideen is going to warp him back to the castle. So Azel is 100% safe. And now to save Ideen, we have Sylvia dance for Ideen. And then if Sylvia still needs to be saved, we can have Ideen dance for Sylvia to save her. Or Ideen warp Sylvia to save her. It looks like only 1 enemy can hit Sylvia, which means she should be 100% safe. I would imagine. I don't think this guy's going to one-shot her. He has 22 attack. She has more than 22 HP. Good job on that one, thank you. It unlocks a specific conversation in Chapter 4, okay. Is there a good spot where I can send Ideen? Not really. Like, over here is the best spot. Alright, so Sylvia's gonna get attacked 1 time. And then we can just continue running away to the right, while the rest of my army moves in to the center. I think there's nobody else who needs to act still. Let me check the castle just to be sure. I haven't looked in a while. Nope, we're fine. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze really bad. I feel like as soon as I hit the, like, start streaming button, I just immediately have to sneeze more than I've ever had to sneeze in my entire life. Yeah, I mean, that's bad, but it's not a one-shot. Oh, Sylvia. And because this guy is in armor, I'm pretty sure Sylvia outpaces him, so there's no longer any way for them to catch up and kill her. Alright, Beowulf, I just need you to do a little bit of damage here, which you have done. Although Fortify might counteract the damage that I dealt. I haven't really been paying attention to see exactly how much it heals for. Okay, so this is perfect. This is the positioning I wanted before. We might even be able to get to this other top village in time, although I'm worried about the ballista. Armor Slayer Beowulf after this chapter. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Beowulf is like... He's like new Alec. He's like the better Alec. Alright, I'm not super happy about this. I don't know if Jamka can fight against 2 mages on the same turn. They have 19 damage. He has only 1 res, so that's 18 damage per hit. That's only 36. Yeah, he can fight 2 mages. So I want to put Jamka here. I'd like him to get the kill. I'd like him to just go crazy, proc style. Excuse me. He hit. Oh, no, he got it. He got it. Okay. That's perfect. So I'm going to have Beowulf back off here. Probably doesn't need to run completely away. He just needs to back off a little bit. I'm going to start sending Requiescats to the west now. Okay, now I want to figure out how I want to split up my squad between middle and left, because I feel like we're going to need to go left at some point. Do you care to note about villages that have items specifically at this point? Yeah, you can let me know. Okay, so these ballista are going to prevent Erin from getting in to save these villages, so I might as well just have her maybe pick up this village while she's here. I'll wait for a second to see what you were going to say about villages. And then Sigurd, I'm trying to get him up to the top as fast as possible. The right side village near Holland and Ira is good for non-mages, okay? So, could be good for Erin then. Or it could be good for Ira or Holland like I was originally planning. Honestly, Ira kind of needs the gold. But oh, that's right, we kind of determined that she needs the gold, but she already has everything. She already has all of the items that she wants. Holland doesn't need anything. I think I'm actually going to send Aaron here. Let me check the range on these ballista. Okay, we're totally fine. Oh, it's so nice to see visitors. How about a little something for your trouble? Here, take a draught of our secret medicine. Don't be shy, drink up. Well, how about that? Feel the might swelling in your muscles? Ought to make your work out there so much easier. Ah, it's like an energy ring. Plus 3 strength, not bad at all. That's actually really useful for her because she's very fast already, and she's lacking in strength. Right side village behind the castle is good for swords, okay? I think at this point we just have Sylvia run away. I think this guy can't reach her anymore. If this guy can still reach her, I'm going to be a little bit angry. Oh, never mind. She's back to full anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. But I still don't think he can. Yeah. So she outpaces him because he's in armor and she's not. Is there anything I can do about this bow user? Not really. Alright, because these characters need healing, I'm going to send Ethlyn here. Which means I want Finn going in this direction as well. In fact, we can even do this. Or not Finn, sorry, Quan. Which is fine, because Quan was kind of going this way anyway. Let me check if this tile's safe. Knight's move from the church is actually threatened, so I'm going to move here. Finn up here. I think I'm going to start sending Alec, Beowulf, and Lewin to the left to go with to escort Requisus. And then I'm not sure about Jamka. I might start sending him to the left next as well, once he finishes fighting these mages. Alright, everybody's moved. Let me check the castle. I mean, I guess technically Azel can go do something. Actually, I'm just going to leave him here. Alright, Jamka, just take out these archers, please. I think we can actually get Jamka to level 20 without too much trouble. Ooh, nice crit. Didn't matter, but still nice. Well, I'm glad that guy didn't have a javelin. Alright, take out this mage. Yeah, I calculated he had just enough HP to survive that encounter. That was like the perfect position for him this turn. Alright. Now, because these armor knights all move very slowly, I'm actually inclined, this sounds a little bit weird, but I'm actually inclined to just ignore them and just run past them and go for these villages. So instead of fighting these armor knights, I'm just going to run away from them. Alright, so we need to start sending Jamka this way. Requisus is going to go this way. Lewin is going to go this way. Basically, all of my units who take forever to move, I'm going to start moving them to the left so that they'll be over there and like preemptively. I want to get good lances onto Erin. I kind of want to give her like, I don't know about the Brave Lance because Finn really needs it. Well, I don't know if Finn needs it anymore because he's one-shotting enemies anyway. Like giving her the Brave Lance would be a good idea, or a Silver Lance maybe. Especially now that her strength has gone up. Alright. Next question. So how do we want to do this? Yeah, so if we move far enough to the north, there's nothing that can threaten us. In fact, we can even do this. Light brand here. I think the range of threats from the left side when you trigger the next event is as far as those knights can move, maybe 2 or 3 spaces farther. Okay, so I shouldn't move too close, but I still need to be ready over there, is what you're saying. So I can just snipe that guy on the way past, and then Beowulf could attack him too, because he also needs to move past this guy anyway. Oh, or not. Okay. So the only threat now is this spear guy. He can still reach those two, so what I'll do is I'll have Quan hit him. That's a one-shot. And then I can just ignore those other 2 armors and just start moving to capture the castle up here and rescue these villages. This might be in range. I'll just equip a javelin just in case. And then Finn can move max distance. Okay. I think I might just have Finn run up here and kill this pirate next turn. Keep Aaron out of range of the ballista. In that case, I'm going to start setting Dew back down. Or wait, you said Dew has to go to the north, right? I'm going to send Sigurd up here to help capture the castle. Okay, everything looks good. Dew will need to go north eventually, and it's a long walk. Alright. Well, he's there now. I'm actually going to start sending these ones back to the castle, maybe? I'm not really sure what to do with Ideen. I'll just stick her over here for now. Alright. Let's see how this middle group goes. It's kind of funny that that mage in the middle is like not threatening at all. Oh, how in the world did that happen? I thought I moved Jamka as far as possible. Oh, this is brutal. I don't want to redo that entire turn. That was like the longest turn we've had the entire stream. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I swear I moved Jamka as far as possible. I'm gonna reset. I can't let Jamka die. He's like my key unit. I don't think that turn was as long as I think it was either. I think I spent a lot of time thinking about things. But if I just do them, then I won't spend as much time thinking. Okay, hold on. Okay, am I just crazy? There's like no way this guy should be able to hit Jamka. No, he can. Okay, that was my mistake. Why can a guy in armor outpace Jamka who's on foot? That makes no sense at all. So I have to solve this situation. Probably like this. That barely did anything. It's because of the road, I know. The roads in this game, I really hate the roads in this game, like the road mechanic. Do not like it at all, if I'm being honest. I wonder if there's a way for me to get close enough to use Physic on Jamka. Because that might be the move. You said Physic has 10 range, right? Yeah, so here's what I do. I do kind of the same thing, but I move Jamka here, and then Ideen here, and I Physic him. So that bow guy is either going to attack Jamka, or he's going to attack Ethlin, who has the Light Brand equipped. So either way, he's going to get countered on enemy phase now. Every staff with range is 10 range. Okay, that's good, because it's easy to remember. Okay, well in that case... Where does this guy hit? He hits that middle road tile. We're just gonna go like this. We're going to completely ignore the other Armor Knight, which was my original intention anyway. I'm going to start moving Beowulf back. He's not... In fact, I'll move him behind these guys so he can help out next turn if he absolutely needs to. Yeah, that was brutal, but it's just those roads are killer. Alec, you can go with this group. I'm keeping Azel here. So I actually want to send Ideen back to that castle eventually, I think. Okay, now let's do this again. Yeah, this turn's not going to take as long to replay because I already have all of my moves in mind. So you go here. You two go here. Sigurd here. And then I'm just going to keep north because you said I have to send him north eventually. Alright, so this should go much more smoothly now. That only took maybe 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, that's only 3 minutes to replay. Not bad at all. Alright, this is going to go much better for Jamka. And plus he dodged this time anyway, of course. I'm pretty sure that guy had like a 30% chance to hit him. That like did not need to be a reset. HP, strength, speed, luck. Alright, well, I think it paid off in the end. Is that guy insane? What is he doing? Aether says he didn't react to it when I initially said it, but transferring the useful lances to Erin is just an okay choice. I just like the fact that she can fly. I still have that GBA Fire Emblem flyer bias. Okay. Can you reach that village? You can. Can you one-shot this guy? Probably not. No. What about Finn? Finn can probably do it with a Brave Lance. Worth it. Flight is very rare in this title. In that case, let's have Quan take out one of these Ballista, because I'm sure he can take out one of these guys. He can. This is going to allow Erin to get a little bit closer in case she's needed next turn. Okay, I kind of am starting to get an idea of what I'm trying to do here. It's just a little tricky. Sigurd, I'm going to move up here. Okay, Ballista range is fine. Lance. I kind of wish the guy with the sword was in front instead of the guy with the lance. Okay, so here's what we do. Move Holland back. Put Ira here with the Brave Sword. And I'm going to move Erin one step closer to the Ballista. And then I'm going to move I don't really care. Over here is fine. Alright, let's deal with the group on the right now, which should be fine because for some reason this guy just moved into suicide range. What is Jamka's level now? 19. Oh yeah. We're getting really close to promoting Jamka. I can't wait to see what happens to him when he promotes. I will note, because it's not something you'd have seen yet, sometimes areas that you would be able to shortcut to with flight are locked off. You mean there's just like tiles that you can't fly over? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's like a magical barrier prevents moving where you should be able to go. That's fine. I mean, that's like classic like NES or Super Nintendo game design. Like invisible walls don't surprise me at all if I'm playing a Super Nintendo game. Alright, I'm going to send Ideen back to the castle so she can help Azel out with his arena grinding. Honestly, right now, I'm right on the line between saying that... Oh, here we go. Azel, you awaited my return home, did you? Yes, Ideen, I found myself worried for your safety. Oh, is that all they say? Okay, well that's... I mean, it is a scene. It's technically... that was a scene. Honestly, I'm surprised there isn't a secret in that little nubbin in the middle of the north coast of the southern half. Do you mean this thing? Because, yeah, this thing seems like it would be a secret. I was wondering about that, too. I was going to ask if this is where the bridge goes or something. Okay, Beowulf is totally fine. I'm going to start sending him to the west. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put these guys in these forests over here. Lewin, you're fine here. Alec, you're going to go here for now. You can heal Alec. Was that really the entire support conversation? Because that was like... that was literally 2 lines of dialogue. It's a 30-year-old game. Alright, so... oh, Azel's health has gone up. Do you heal passively when you're in the castle? Aether says all of the marriages get that type of thing, but it's just like only 2 lines of dialogue. Some get special map conversations. So am I right in assuming that the characters heal automatically, like every turn when they're in the castle? Because it seems like Azel just healed, not completely to full, but he healed some of the way over those few turns. Oops. Not here. I wanted to go here. I'm going to give him Hellfire. Oh, it's 12 weight. It doesn't even hit that much harder. Oh, well, it's the same weight as fire. But it lowers him to 0 speed. I don't know, this is tricky. You believe so, okay. That's what I thought, because it seemed like that happened. Speed can go negative, okay. I'm going to give him Hellfire, because I don't think I want Lewin using it. I think I want Lewin to be fast. Maybe I have it backwards. Maybe I should give Hellfire to Lewin and switch Elwind over to Azel. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to start with Thunder and see how that works. But I'll switch to Hellfire if I think I need to. Oh, this is trash. Well, at least I dodged. Can you even win one fight, Azel? Can you just win one fight? No, you can't. Okay. Cool. He barely wins one fight. Nice fighting, mate. Here's your reward. Yeah, that was great fighting. You did such a good job, Azel. Alright, considering I'm fighting an Axe Knight, I think I can switch to the Hellfire for the extra damage. I think it's best to use Thunder until you hit enemies with axes. Aha, that's the same conclusion I just came to. Oh my god. Azel! Why are you so awful? At least he wins. Nope. He missed the 94% 2 out of 3 times. He missed the 94% 2 out of 4 times in that fight. That was awful. Axes are so heavy, no kidding. I guess the negative speed thing really matters a lot. That's actually really good to know. Skill and speed went up. The skill is going to make me feel a little bit better because that 94 is apparently a 0%. Myrmidon with a steel blade I do not feel good about at all. I'm going to equip the Thunder, but I think I'm going to lose. Azel is living that Tala life. True. Yeah, I think we've already lost this one. Cool. Okay, I think I can win this if I hit twice and dodge twice, which isn't completely unlikely. Oh my god. I regret every decision that I made in this entire stream. I think if I can get the Elwind onto him, he actually becomes significantly stronger, and then I would push the L-Fire over to Lewin, who already has like a higher speed to compensate for the weight. Alright, let's try this again. So the enemy has a 50% chance to hit me. I need to dodge twice. It's not super unlikely. And then I need to hit twice with a 72, which is also not super unlikely, but there you have it. Honestly, if you were doing that, can Lewin use Thunder? Probably. I would assume he probably can, but I guess we can check. So Fire, Thunder are all C rank. And Lewin is a royal character, although I don't know if he has specifically the right bloodline, but he can use all Wind Tomes. Oh, okay, hold on. The question actually might be if Azel can even use Elwind, which is, I don't think he can. Yeah, Azel actually cannot use Elwind, so the whole question doesn't matter. Alright, remind me to check Azel's HP next turn to see if he gets passive healing or not. Everything looks good. I'm not sending Azel back into the arena. He lost 2 times in a row. That's kind of my limit. Yeah, I checked Azel's weapon ranks. He can't use Elwind, so that whole plan doesn't matter. Okay, well, Ira's pretty cracked. She did more in 1 round of combat than Alec usually does in 2 rounds of combat, and she didn't take any damage. I'm just gonna start using Alec. Well, didn't we let Noish die? I think we let Noish die. So Alec is kind of like the bedrock for like what a bad unit is. Like he's at the bottom, and then below that, like underneath the ground, in some kind of unmarked grave, is Noish, who's even worse. Alright, time to rescue this village over here. So I'm going to do the same thing as last time. I'm going to send Finn over. Brave Lance it. In fact, I think... yeah, we have to Brave Lance it. Noish gets the unmarked grave. Alec gets to be the bedrock. Lex at least gets a memorial. Because I know in my heart that Lex actually would have been good. But I messed up by letting him die because I didn't really understand the combat in this game yet. I think this is a kill with Pursuit. Yeah. And then we can have Alec take out the final Ballista and then get into position. Or sorry, Quan deal with the final Ballista. Actually, he's not guaranteed to take this guy down. Well, let's start with the Silver Lance. Do as much damage as we can. And then get into position to block this sword user so he can't cross the bridge. Can Erin reach the Ballista? She cannot. Alright, let's just have her pick up this kill then. I think I'm going to start having her fly to the west because none of these villages are good for her and she's not going to be needed to deal with any of these remaining enemies. I think I'm going to give the top right village to Ira and the top left to Do. Since I need to move him to the north anyway. Okay, now somebody out here is like way out of position. Yeah, it's Jamka. Alright, so Jamka, Ethlyn, and Sylvia all need to start moving to the bottom left. Sylvia time. Not what I wanted. I was just checking to see if he could be healed. I think we mentioned we're going to do Jamka and Requisis, so I want to get Alec away. Oh, I absolutely want to get Alec away from her. And Lewin as well. Alright, so we're going to start moving Jamka over here to join up with Requisis. Everything else looks good. Alec, or Azel, I'm pretty much done with. Yeah, he did. He got passive healing. Interesting. Her stabs are so expensive to repair. I'm actually going to give all of his gold to Ideen, because he can get more in the arena at the start of the next chapter. He could even technically get more in this arena if you actually needed to. Whereas she has no real way to get gold. Yeah, every time, I notice this happens, look at the bottom of the screen. Every time Deirdre uses a staff while I'm in the castle, these purple lines appear at the bottom of the screen. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, it looks like it's about 20% healing. That's actually a mechanic I'm pretty familiar with because the Super Robot Wars, which I've probably played more than Fire Emblem at this point. In those games, when you return a unit to the battleship, they heal while they're on the ship. Like, they get passive healing. It's like 20% healing as well. Alright, let's see how this goes. I had a feeling he was going to go for Ira, which is fine. Ooh. Astra? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. 4. Dude, Ira is absolutely insane. She definitely has... I think her and Jamka are both very strong, and I think they both have the same problem as, you know, basically all footlocked units, where you have to take time to get them into position, but like, once they're in position, they are absolutely insane. I think Finn just solos this guy. Keh! Taste my bolt sword. Yeah, real scary. Huh. That actually did not go how I thought it was gonna go. I thought Finn was going to solo him. He could. I think he still wins, but I thought he was going to solo. Bolt Sword. It casts L Thunder. Who wants that? It would need to be a sword-using unit with a decent magic stat. I actually know exactly who wants it. I know exactly who wants it. It's C rank. This lady over here can use it. Yeah, she wants it. Alright, Quan is going to be bringing home a gift for his wife. Silver Lance. Oh, we do have to hit here, though. Our hit rate's not that great. But, I mean, he'll hit eventually. He'll hit eventually. Yeah, perfectly fine. Such a shame. This is perfect. Got the Bolt Sword. And then we can just start... Marcelo says, I'm not late, everyone else is just early. Yeah, everyone else was 2 hours early. Thank you for coming. Can I beat this guy with the Steel Sword? I can. I'm gonna wait a turn on seizing the castle because I suspect that when I seize the castle, something's gonna happen. It might happen automatically just because I defeated everyone, but... I don't know that for sure. You missed the arena party. Also, people were talking about Lex. Everything that he just said is true. You missed me spending like 40 minutes like building up Azel and Ideen, and then finding out that Azel still sucks no matter how much effort you put into him. I'll show you how bad he is. This is maybe the second or third opponent in the arena. Yeah, this is the third opponent in the arena, so this is a fight that basically every character should be able to win. And this is how Azel does in this fight. Wow, what a great unit. What a fantastic unit. And then Deirdre gets free staff experience for healing him. I'll be honest, you probably never get Azel's promotion, but he does promote into something slightly decent. Yeah, I mean, like, if I had started absolutely, like, babying him from Chapter 1, I could have made him good. The key thing is that I wanted to pair him up with Ideen, and I succeeded at that. So that's, like, I'm happy with how things turned out. Alright, does anyone else need healing still? No, everyone on the left side is good to go. So I think next turn I can have Sigurd seize that castle to the north, and then I will adapt my plans based on what happens after I seize this castle. That's Finn. King Chagall is nowhere to be found, sire. I see. He must have fled to Castle Silvale. Eldigan is still posted there, after all. His cross knights are the last remains of Augustria's army. At this rate, all should be well if we can subdue them. But... oh, here comes some greens. Sire, we have a visitor. Father Claude of Edda has just arrived. Father Claude? Father Claude! Send him in, please. It's been a long time, Lord Sigurd. We need to talk. I regret to say that I bring dreadful news from the fatherland. What is it, your grace? What in the world could have happened? Prince Kurth is dead. Somebody murdered him en route from Isak. What? This can't be! Who could have done this? Claude Frollo! Claude of the amazing hair! Lord Byron was once constantly at His Highness's side, yet, ever since his murder, he has been nowhere to be found. I regret to say this, but as it stands, Lord Byron, your father, is the prime suspect. What? That's impossible! I regret to say there's been naught but horrid rumors in Granvale lately. Among them are those which allege that you and your father worked in concert to assassinate the prince. Alas, His Majesty's anguish at the affair has rendered him dreadfully ill. My father was already the prince's closest confidant. What could he have possibly gained from the prince's demise? Surely, shouldn't Reptor, Langbalt, and the others who oppose the prince be the likely culprits? I am of the same mind, but we've no evidence tying either to the crime. And Reptor and his minions currently hold a great sway over the loyal court. What about Lord Arvis, His Majesty's aide? Do you know where he stands on this? I cannot say for sure. He seems to hold no enmity toward you, but I am loath to consider him an ally. I'm worried for my father. If I could, I'd head home now and do what I can to help, but my orders haven't changed. I still need to hold Augustria. Please, your grace, do you have any idea what I should do? I am on my way to the Tower of Bragi, on the island to the northwest of here. As an heir to the great Saint Bragi, if I pray at our sacred tower, then the truth shall be revealed to me alone. With this knowledge, I can convince His Majesty of Byron's innocence. You needn't worry, Lord Sigurd. Claude! Claude! Come on, let's go. Stop chewing off this poor man's ear. I'm getting bored here. Aren't you what are the names in this game? Hold on, I need a drink of water to pronounce this name. Give me a second. Oh my god. Marceo says this reboot of Rugrats made Reptar weird. Yeah, he's an assassin now. Okay, hold on. Let's try to pronounce her name. Aren't you Tailty of House Frigga? What are you doing with Father Claude? But you're Duke Reptor's daughter. Daughter. So I just can't wrap my head around my father's schemes, you know? Besides, I love the priest. God. This is what I meant about this game being funny. Gods, give me the strength to cope with this child. Anyway, I'll rendezvous with your group once I've learned the truth. I pray we'll both return home this day. As do I, Father Claude, as do I. I can't thank you enough. Oh, I thought that Claude would join us here, but I guess what's probably going to happen is we're going to have to rescue him soon. He's going to go get himself captured. We're going to have to rescue him. Alright, Medino has been seized. Ooh, more cutscenes. Shannon, did you hear the news? Sigurd has captured Medino Castle. I need to see him again. Deirdre, no, I can't let you do that. It's still too dangerous to go out now, and Seliph still needs you. I know. I want you to look after Seliph while I'm gone. No way, I'm just a kid. I can't look after a baby all by myself. I won't be long, I promise. Please, Shannon, I implore you. Okay, fine, I'll look after him. Just be careful out there and get back here as soon as you can, okay? Thank you, Shannon. I'm sorry, Seliph. I'll be back for you right away. Don't do it, Deirdre. Don't do it. I knew it. I knew something was going to happen. Sigurd's daughter, I've found you at last. Oh, who are you? Wait, how do you know my mother? The day of your rebirth is upon us. Through my black magic, the slate of your life will be cleansed, paving the way for your true husband. Your fate was written the day you were born. There is no use in fighting destiny. Either says only a few months by how the game works. What are you doing? Stop it! No! Ah, Sigurd. Ideen, use your warp staff. Ideen, use your warp staff. You're literally standing right there. Okay, bye. Yeah, I had a feeling something was going to happen to her. Alright, do here. No matter how much I think about it, I don't get why the Orgahil pirates have so suddenly turned on us like this. We could have sworn that boss of theirs was a good lass. Bridget or something, wasn't it? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And we'll give Ira whatever's up here in the north. And Finn can start moving back to where the rest of the group is. And Quan, I guess, can go that way too. The rest of you can wait for a turn. Ideen. So about Ideen, I probably want to get her moving to the north. Okay. Well, I think I misunderstood something earlier, because you said Ideen, but then you said do, so I thought it was do. Now I'm realizing what you meant was it actually is both. Which, hold on, there's actually a faster way to do this. I can't do it this turn, but I can do it next turn. After I move Sigurd, I can just use the return staff on her then, in that case. Oh no, I'd have to use the warp staff, which only she can use. And she can't warp herself. Okay, so she needs to start walking that way fast. I'm actually going to send Sylvia with her to speed up the process, in that case. Yeah, both. Okay, for different reasons. And just what do you think you're doing, Eldigan? If you hadn't dawdled away your day over here, then perhaps we wouldn't have lost Medino. Ah, but that's your plan, isn't it? You're all part of the plot to destroy Augustria, you traitor! Your Majesty, how could you say that? What's this? Do you dare to be displeased? To think you've forgotten my father's favor. All to idly stall for time. You're a disgrace to the knighthood. There's nothing more I can do to convince you. Very well, your Majesty. My men and I will move out post-haste. I am proud to be a paladin of Augustria. If I must die, it shall be with a sword in hand. By your leave, your Majesty. Halt, I am Reptar. Halt, I am Reptar. This is it, men. It's time for us to enter the fray. Perhaps for the last time. I count myself the luckiest commander there is, for your years of loyalty to me. The fatherland's fate hinges on this final battle. Do not let Augustria down! Cross Knights, move out! Are they going to move right away? Are they ambush spawns? Eldegan's finally moved out, has he? That pompous twit. The rest of you, fortify the defenses. I'm in command now. Okay, I feel relatively confident that I can definitely recruit him if I use Ethlin. Oh, they do move right away. This is a little nasty. At least it's not Fog of War. Nothing I hate more than Fog of War. Requisis, not Ethlin, yeah. Don't worry, I know who is who, I just don't remember. I call them by the wrong names, but I actually know who I'm talking about. I just called them the wrong name. Oh, well, I can't have Deirdre get free staff experience for healing him anymore because she's either dead or gone now. You know what, let's give him one more chance at this arena. I mean, there's no way that he can win, but we'll give him one more chance. Let's go, Azel. Let's see if you can win one battle in the arena. Oh, there's the dodge he needs. He just needs one more dodge, and... oh, whoa, hold on. Azel, are you doing it? Oh my god, he needs to dodge even more attacks. He needs to dodge 3 attacks to win that fight? What a clown. There's like no way to make Azel good. There's absolutely no way. Dodge 4 out of 5 hits at 50%. Remember, gray is Lex and Lex is gray. Yeah, see, I do that all the time, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what I'm playing. Alright, so I am trying to get units back to the bottom left. I did want to confirm that. It does seem like I'm trying to move everyone back to the bottom left. So I'll start doing that now. And then, I don't know what to do about these Cross Knights, because I want to recruit Eldegan. But in order to do that, I have to deal with these Cross Knights first. And I have a lot of footlocked units that need to start backing off right now. If I recruit Eldegan, do the Cross Knights switch to my side? Because that's a pretty big deal. That's gonna matter a lot. I forget if the north part of the map is accessible now. Let me check. Looks like no. Not anywhere that I see. Can you be specific about what's in this village? Because Ira's inventory is already pretty full. If it's just another sword, I would rather not give it to her, because she probably already has better swords. I wasn't sure if Claude was the bridge. I'm guessing what's going to happen is Claude is going to get captured and then a bridge is going to be created and I'll have to go over there. It's a sword, okay. So like I don't want to give her another sword. The question is, should I give the sword to Dew or should I give it to Holland, knowing that I'm not really going to be using Holland? I could also give it to Sigurd, but once again, he already has good swords. Plus he needs to start moving south like immediately. Let me think about it. If I can actually get Eldegan, it might actually be a good idea to send Eldegan up here and let him rescue this village. It's weird, but I think that might be the play. It'll take a while, but as long as I don't forget, it should be possible. I mean, it's not like you kill things with Dew regardless, but Holland might want to pick up a kill. Yeah, I mean, Holland is one choice. I think Eldegan is the other choice. Eldegan will never need this sword. Okay, let's just give it to Holland then. Oh, glad to see you've come. I've got this sword. I got this ear sword for ya in appreciation. They call it the Wing Slayer. It's enchanted to be lethal to Sky Riders. If it flies, this sword will bring it down. Of course, if you can't use it, just sell it. Interesting. That's interesting. There's a sword that's effective against flyers. Can he actually use it? He can. Interesting. Okay. Well, he's my flying unit killer, I guess. I don't like anything that's happening right now. I feel this fight, this fight against the Cross Knights feels absolutely unwinnable to me. Unless if I recruit Eldegan, and that turns the other units green, then I think we'll be fine. But otherwise, I feel like there's no possible way for me to win this fight. Other than to just keep running away for now. At least until I can reunite with Sigurd. I have a bad feeling that when Ethlyn moves, this guy's actually going to move into her square. Because there's so many road tiles here. Nope. We're good. I'm actually going to send Aaron up here. I have a thought. It's a strange thought, but I have a thought. I might be able to split them up by having them chase after Aaron. Look at Eldegan's equipped blade one more time, just to see if you have doubts. Oh, I noticed that he had the Mistletoe, but I wasn't sure if like him having another sword would help in any way. She could split a few people off using the flight over the forest. Yeah, that's my plan. It doesn't seem to be working right now. They seem to all still be going south, but you never know. Even just splitting one guy away, honestly, is better than nothing. I really have to figure out how I can access Eldegan without getting killed by all of the other Cross Knights in the process. Especially for Requisis, who's very fragile. The AI does like to stay in formation. Okay, good to know. Does it have 2 range? No, okay, so the Mistletoe is only 1 range, so that is actually one good thing. That's going to help me out a little bit here. I think if I can line up 3 characters to block these Cross Knights, I can talk to Eldegan with Requisis. If I position everyone perfectly. The problem is, you still haven't answered my question, so I don't know if talking to Eldegan will turn these guys green. Or get rid of them, or do something. Because if I talk to Eldegan and then these guys stay red, then they're just going to kill all of my units on the next turn. Which feels like it's probably not the case. Okay, I'm going to make another very strange move. Oh no, I'm not. I'm pretty sure they stay red this time. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. So I have to figure out a way to engage these guys and like pick them off one at a time while running away to safety until the turn where I'm ready to like send everybody forward, kill all of the Cross Knights, and recruit Eldegan all in the same turn, which is not as easy as it sounds. Okay, I forget if Duke can fight in the arena or not. I feel like he can't. Sylvia would be more important in the fray, really, since a 4-way dance and it would let you extend Requisis Horde. That's true, too. Duke can sometimes take the first enemy. Okay. Let's see if he can win against the first opponent. I mean, even if he can't, like, what else is he going to do this chapter? Oh my god. Cool. He can definitely, like, he can win that fight, but not if he gets hit twice in a row with a 30%. I'm going to send Ira back in there now. I think she can win her arena fight now. Start with the Brave Sword. Versus the, yeah, the Brave Sword is going to give her a better matchup against the Brave Lance. Dew is just so garbage in combat. I noticed. Oh. Oh, okay. Come on, Astra, something. Nice. That was actually pretty clutch. That was a close fight. That was a close fight. The Brave Lance is probably the worst weapon for her to match up against. The Brave Sword really made the difference there, yeah, with that extra proc. The next is Brave Axe Wielder. I feel like the Brave Axe Wielder, actually, we have a much better matchup against him. Oh my god, really? 23, by the way. Yep, yeah, okay, 23% hit, twice in a row. I feel like the arena is like specifically rigged to like make your characters suck even more than usual. Alright, I need to start chipping away at these cross knights now. Where's Jamka? I think Jamka is going to be essential for this. God, the problem is Eldigan moves so far. I can't let Eldigan target anybody. I think Jamka on this square or this square is the play. I don't know how many hits he can take though. So I'm going to play it careful. I'm going to do this. Croesus back up. I had the square in mind, but then I completely forgot what square it was. "12 might plus 11 strength. That's 23 damage. We have 14 defense. I'm gonna get my calculator just to make sure I'm not messing anything up. That's 9 damage times 4 hits. That's 36. Okay, Jamka can actually take all 4 of these guys if he stands in the spot where Quan is standing right now. I'm gonna have Quan back up 1 square. No, I'm gonna have Quan go down 1. Equip a javelin. Jamka's gonna move up here. I need to start getting Sylvia back over here to where everyone else is. Ooh, Finn is badly in need of healing too. Okay, hold on, Eflin. You come over here, you're gonna heal Finn. Alec, you're trash. Just get out of here. The road is gonna get somebody bonked. Don't worry. I wasn't counting tiles this time. I was actually like checking, like specifically checking the enemy ranges, so I know where they can hit. Not just like guessing based on the road. Ooh, I did leave him in range of Eldigan. This is bad. This is bad. Quan is in range of Eldigan. Well, we're gonna have to redo this turn, possibly. Yeah, Alec, you're trash. Just get out of here. Lewin, I want you behind here. No, I want you to go further back because you're stuck on foot. Finn, I need you to be ready to jump into the combat. Well, can anyone hit the square behind Jamka? No, so put Finn there. You had to move the front line back first before checking ranges. It wasn't that, it was just that I was checking this... no. I'm not sure who I was checking, but... yeah, I think you're just right. I really hate... I honestly, like, hate is a strong word, but I actually really hate the roads in this game. It's by far my least favorite thing about this game. Even more than having to move 20 turns across empty maps. Which is funny because the roads help with that. But the roads are just... So, they make the game more cryptic than it needs to be. Yeah, exactly. It's like you have to... It's not only that you have to count, but you have to do like calculations to even figure out how far units can move. It's just bad game design. I'll say it. Alright, so let's hope that Mistletoe doesn't just instantly kill Quan. I mean, we have a lance versus a sword. The issue is we're susceptible to being crit. If Quan like just pops off here, this is gonna go really well. If he doesn't, then we'll just redo the turn and just move Quan back 1 square. Jamka's gonna go crazy no matter what happens. Maybe someone will block his space. Yeah, I mean, that's possible too. Especially because the cross knights are moving first. They actually might move into that square in order to target Jamka. Okay, so definitely having Jamka on the front line is a good strategy. I've noticed. Okay. Oh, Quan, please. This makes me really worried about him. If he was still at full health, I wouldn't be so worried. Now I'm pretty worried. Okay, I need the guy in front of Eldigan to move into the square in front of... Excuse me, in front of Quan to block that square. That's what we need to happen. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's what I want to happen. Yeah, because Eldigan's just going to run all the way down this road and get like 50 movement and just go as far as he wants. Okay, so Quan, moment of truth, live or die. Eldigan has like 50 attack. Okay, yes, so yeah, we're just like dead, no matter what happens. Probably. Those of you who wish not to fall prey to Mistletoe, stay clear of me, lest your life end on the demon blade. One shot. Ah, what happened? I guess this is a restart. Oh, it has, I mean, it's a forced restart. Oh, hold on, what happens here? Oh, well, I'm just gonna watch this scene just to see what happens when Quan dies. Quan, hold on, I hate to abandon Sigurd like this, but I'm taking you home to rest. Forgive me, Ethlin. So they both just leave? That's probably for story reasons. There's probably like a story reason why neither of them can die. So if one of them, like, quote-unquote dies, they both just run away. Eldigan, please, lay down your sword. I don't want to fight you. I still have every intention of returning Augusti to Jagal. All I need is a little more time, I swear. Sigurd, I'm sorry, but I grow weary of these excuses. We stand now as two knights on the battlefield, sworn to an honorable duel. Draw, Sigurd. So long as I wield the demon blade, Mistletoe, I won't be the one to fall this day. Cool. I wouldn't want to fight him either. Yeah, I'm not going to save. That's really cool. The fact that that happened, I'm not too upset about that, because I got to see all those cutscenes that I would not have seen otherwise, and now we just redo the turn, and Quan just moves back one extra square, and that's it. And everything goes fine. In fact, this might even allow us to get, yeah, this actually is going to allow us to get Sylvia into a better position. This is perfect. Okay, so we're doing the same thing as last time. The only difference is... Where's Jamka? Jamka's here. Okay, so we're going to move Quan here. And Jamka here. Everything else stays the same. Can Aaron fight this guy safely? 11 damage to her. Let's chip this guy down. It might matter later. Nice dodge. And then we can just back off out of his range. Alright. Next thing we need to do is move back our front line. Alec doesn't matter at all, so we should just move him first. Like, he cannot contribute anything to this battle. So we'll just put him behind Quan, who we know is safe now. Okay, now Eldigan doesn't reach anybody. Maybe after Ethlin moves, he might be able to reach somebody. Actually, let's check. Let's double check. I don't think he reaches anybody this time, though, because this is a plain tile. So that's a full extra point of movement. So what do we want Ethlin to do? We want her to heal Finn. That's a really cool cutscene, though. I like how they handled that. So I'm guessing the Quan and Ethlin, they have to stay alive. It's like mandatory for the plot. But if one of them dies, both of them leave your army. So it's actually a pretty big penalty if you let either of them die. It's an interesting mechanic, interesting way to handle that. Alright, so yeah, everyone is out of Eldigan's range, so we can recruit him next turn. On top of that, the archers can hit... the javelin users cannot hit the spot behind Jamka or Quan, so I can start getting my other units into those positions. I'll put Finn here. Ideen, I'm going to start moving north. Sigurd, I'm going to move south. I'm actually going to do this. Oh, I can do Iris Arena Battle again, too. He may, you're talking about Alec. He might need to do a 3 damage chip. You never know. Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen. And then you mentioned that it's sort of like how Pent and Luis, both of them leave with 1 die. I actually didn't know about that. I didn't know that Pent and Luis were connected like that too. Probably because when I played that game, I didn't really let any units die. Alright. Let me check if Beowulf is in danger. He is. I mean, it's not danger, but he'll draw away attacks that I don't want him to take. So I'm gonna back him up 2 squares just in case. Okay, perfect. So I want Sigurd in this square to prepare him for next turn. Alec can be here just in case he needs to do 3 damage chip. Bluin is gonna back up. Okay, I'm a little wary about Requisis because her positioning, it's hard to get her close enough to recruit Eldigan while also being far enough away to not get hit by a javelin. I guess here, Azel can't contribute because his health is too low. This is a little tricky because we actually might lose our first arena fight because it did require a little bit of luck to win this one. So if we lose this one, we won't get a chance at the second one, but if we win this one, we actually have much better odds to win the second one. I love these 94 misses in the arena. They're just so cool. Oh, nice. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so even with an Astra proc, we lost our first battle. I'm going to put her over here so Ideen can heal her next turn. And then I'm going to start moving, I guess, north. You're saying... I don't know where the bridge is going to be. Maybe here. So I don't really know exactly where Ideen and Do need to go. Alright, this is going to go much smoother. That's what Sylvia is for. Yeah, I shouldn't have picked this. Oh, I thought I picked the Brave Sword. That was my mistake. That's exactly where the bridge goes. Okay, so it goes in the spot where you think that it would go, which is good. All right, time for Jamka to kill like half of these guys single-handedly. What kingdom is he from again? What's the name of the kingdom that him and Ganondorf are from? Is he just going to go untouched? That's the question. I know he's going to kill these guys, but is he going to go completely untouched? I feel like it's more rare for him to not proc a skill than to just proc at least one. Dodge. Nice. Oh my god. Sick. Verdane, yeah. Dude, Verdane is just built different. Jamka's definitely going to get promoted. Soon, in fact. I think he's already level 20. If he's not level 20 right now, he's very close. He's either leveling up to 20 right now, or he's leveling up to 21 right now. Oh, a good level up too. Oh, he moved into a pretty good position, actually. Eldigan, please lay down your sword. Okay, we saw this cutscene already. Alright. So we need to kill all of these. We need to kill all of these guys, and we need to recruit Eldigan. I think that's what we need to do. We need to do it in a way so that Requisis will be one of the units who gets danced. I think the best way to do this is actually to have Alec attack first. I'm not 100% sure. Well, we saved before we started, so that's one good thing. We saved before we started. Jamka definitely needs to be danced. There's no question about that. So I think Jamka starts by killing one of these guys. Okay. Yeah, the hardest limiter is the fact that Requisis needs to be danced. I think I see how to do it. I move her here, and I actually... Oh, she doesn't have the... What are the stats on these swords? Miracle Sword? For some reason I thought she had the Light Brand. I forgot that she has the Miracle Sword. I think I have her attack here. Well, hold on. Let me have Alec... No, hold on. Sorry, I need to do some calcs. Okay, she doesn't have Pursuit or anything like that. So that's a problem. She's only hitting for 4 damage here. That can't be right. No. She's hitting for 13 damage here. So we need to chip this guy down before she attacks. So let's have Alec attack first to chip this guy down. Because we know Alec doesn't need to be danced. And his attack is not going to be essential. Oh my god, really? I'm honestly stunned to silence at how bad Alec is. Like, everybody just saw that, right? Like, that was bad. Oh, God. Okay, we have a pursuit and a cost. I think Beowulf is the play here. If he triggers a cost, he kills this guy. If he doesn't, he moves out of the way. Okay, we got a cost. We're never dancing for Beowulf, so we move him out of the way. That means Requisis can move here. If she even needs to, honestly. It might be a good idea to just have Finn, Sigurd, and Quan move in now. And then Requisis can stand here, and then I dance for her. And then she recruits Eldigan, and then Eldigan can do something. In fact, can Erin hit anybody? She can. Okay, well, let's assume we're going to kill all of these enemies. Let's see if that's even possible. So we're going to have one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more attacks against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're going to kill all of these enemies. So with that logic in mind, I actually think it's good. It's smart to have Erin attack here. And then back off. That was a misplay. Because she can't move out of the way now. Why can't she move out of the way? Was that her full movement? Either says 12 damage while doubling is so bad. These guys are not monsters. Beowulf does more in one swing than Alec does in 2. Either says, yeah, she had no move left. This might have just ruined everything. I'm not sure though, because, hold on, if I'm killing these 2 guys anyway, then Requisis can just move into this, she can just move into this spot. So I think we're still good. I think we're still fine. So we have Requisis move here. Oh, hold on. This changes who I can actually dance for. I'm so... Oh my god. Because the characters that I need to dance for now need to be near Jamka. This is getting really messy. Okay, we definitely need to put Requisis here. Oh, are you kidding me? We're going to have to replay this turn. Like, literally everything that could go wrong just went wrong. I mean, there's still technically a way to win from here. It's like this. That was so trash. That was like a 98% hit rate. I think we can still... I want to try to salvage it from here. I'm not going to restart just because I missed one attack. I mean, if I do get a game over, I am going to restart, but I'm not going to restart just because I missed one attack. I'm going to try to get through this fight. So that javelin there opens up that slot. Finn can move in with the horse killer. Take out this guy. This should be a one-shot. Yes. Okay. I'm feeling good about this. I think we can still win even from this, even though Requisis completely whiffed her most essential attack. Now Sylvia dances for this group. These are my strongest characters, plus Requisis, who I have to dance for. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. I can still recruit him from this angle. And then he can also kill unit after I recruit him. Brother, stop! It's me, Requisis. This pointlessness has gone on long enough. Your actions are utterly baffling. Would you really betray Sigurd, your friend? Is this what you call a knight's pride? Please, brother, believe in Sigurd. Give him even the tiniest amount more time to finish his job. We don't need to fight. Requisus, look, don't cry. Fighting is my only choice. Please don't make it harder than it already is. His Majesty's death will spell the death of Augustria, too, and I cannot allow that. That isn't true. Everything hinges on Chagall laying down his arms. Sigurd never has any interest in fighting, and he has even less interest in continuing if you stop. Brother, please, you lead the Cross Knights. Chagall simply cannot ignore your counsel. You're right, Requisus. I'll try and persuade His Majesty one more time. If I must risk my life, I'd rather risk it to stop this blasted war than to fight my friend. Any knight would do the same. Requisus, here, this sword is for you. Isn't this an earth sword? Brother, you can't be. This is the last memento, in case I'm sorry, Requisus. You must survive. Wait, stop. Don't go, Eldie. Okay, well, that's a little tricky, because I thought I was going to recruit him, and then I would be able to use him to kill one enemy. But I think this is still fine, because it prevents him from killing my units. Your Majesty, please order a retreat. There is no use in continuing this fight. Augusti shall be returned to your Majesty someday, but it must happen peacefully. Eldegan, how dare you abandon the battle to spout such nonsense? You couldn't hide your true colors forever, you traitor. Requisus is also still providing a charm boost. The Earth Sword is interesting. I'm going to check it out in a second. Men, seize this worm! Off with his head! Humiliate him! Parade his shame before the world! This was all in vain. This spells Augustria's doom. Heh! Enough! Accept your death quietly, traitor! Finish him! Do it! Right here, right now! Requisus. Something happened. Earth Sword obtained. Well, I definitely did not recruit him. It drains the foe's HP. It has about the same hit damage as the Miracle Sword. And it does have 2 range, which is what I wanted on her. It only has 10 charges, but the 2 range really helps a lot. Alright, I think we go here with Lewin. I will say... Oh, nice dodge, Lewin. I will say of the other things that I don't particularly love about this game is the fact that enemies automatically equip whatever weapon gives them the best chance to counter you. It just seems like another added layer of like advantage that the enemies don't really need. Physic isn't really the best staff. It might actually take a while. Yeah, it's gonna take a few charges to get her into fighting condition. Well, while we wait, let's do Holland. The arena transition is really awkward, by the way. Every time I go through the arena transition, it makes me think that the game crashed because of how awkward the transition is. Oh, Holland, you're so accurate. Wow. You can hit 1 out of 5 times. It's a Nosferatu sword. Theoretically, does the enemy 1-tap her from that HP? If not, it makes it worth it to just heal once. Ah, you might be right. I don't know, though. I wasn't really keeping that close of a track of how much damage the enemies do. Because she can't take 2 hits anyway, yeah. But it's like, I don't know if she can take 1 hit at this stage, or not. How do you... Like, there's no real way to check the enemy's damage, other than looking it up on the wiki or something, which I don't want to do. Steelblade Myrmidon, I don't think he'd win, I'm just gonna bail. I guess I'm gonna put Dew up here. Alright, what do we have left to do? Okay, so we have 5 more guys left to take out, and we have technically 5 more attacks, but they're not all valuable. They're not all equally valuable. One of these enemies is wounded, though. Yeah, this guy right here. Remember last turn when Aaron wounded this guy? That's actually going to matter. That's actually going to matter big time. Because that's going to make it easier for Ethlin to secure a kill. Alright, so let's do this. Killer Bow here. We just need 1 proc, which is pretty likely on Jamka. Nice. Do it at the start of the next turn. Have her fight first, and then if she loses, I can just reset. I don't really want to do that, but I will do it at the start of next turn. I don't like resetting over and over again, like just to guarantee perfect outcomes. I only want to reset if I actually get a game over. Okay, so Finn at the end of this chain is going to kill this guy. This is going to be the end state. Finn is going to run forward and kill this guy. So for that to happen, we need to start doing this. In fact, Quan here is actually better for Ethlyn. And vice versa. So let's check. Okay, she automatically kills this guy, so let's have her go first. And then now we'll have Quan go and attack while he's standing next to Ethlyn. This is technically optimal. We might even be able to build a wall in front of Aaron, so that even if we can't kill all these guys, we'll still be fine. Yeah, I think even if we fail to kill all of these enemies, which is starting to seem more likely, I think we're actually still totally fine here. Actually, I don't know if Sigurd two-shots this guy. Yeah, he does. Oh no, Aaron is going to be targeted either way. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it because of that Requisa's miss actually mattered a lot. Her missing there was like absolutely crucial. That ruined everything because it forced me to use one of Sigurd's attacks. Do these guys all have the same stats? Seems like the answer is yes. I think there might still be a way to shield Aaron. Okay, I see it. I see it. This is it. This keeps Aaron safe. I love how Jamka has basically burned out an entire killer bow. Did he really? Let me check. 9 charges left, but the good thing is he's standing right next to the castle. He wants to go back, he wants to promote, and he wants to restore his killer bow. So what I did here, the reason I killed the low HP one is because he was closer to Aaron. With Finn standing in this position, this guy can't reach Aaron, which means everybody should be safe now. Yeah, no matter who he attacks now, they should be safe. The only person, I don't know, actually, he could kill Requisis. Oh, it would have been really awesome if she didn't miss that attack. Wouldn't that have been cool? That 99% chance hit. That would have been pretty interesting. Oh wait, let's prepare to redo this entire turn. Can he kill Requisis? I mean, he might be able to, but there's nothing I can do to stop it. Trevant, I trust your Draco Knight unit is ready. You can rest assured, Chagall will deliver on your expectations. I suppose even these common sellswords ought to do a better job for me than all of my worthless servants. Don't you dare let me down. How is he talking to this guy who's flying here from half a country away? Pick up the pace. Augustria's right ahead. Our target are the Knights of Granville. Take your fill of battle. Sear the name of Thracia into the memories of this land. Alright, moment of truth. Who's gonna die? Oh, he doesn't even target Requisis. He goes after Lewin. That must mean that he didn't see a kill against her. Either that or maybe the Cross Knights won't attack Requisis. That would make sense too. There might be some logic in there. That's his wing second, basically joining right now. Wing second. Oh, okay, I see. I think I understand what you're saying. These are the reinforcements. So the Wyvern guy talking to Chagall is in the castle. These guys are not in the castle. Where are they going? They're going to like the top of the map. That makes no sense. At 26 HP, hold on. I can actually do a really quick calculation. I have about 60% HP right now, which means maybe I can survive 2 hits. I mean, the enemy 2-shots me, so if I was under 50% HP, I definitely wouldn't be able to win. Brave Lance has 15 might. We don't know how many strength the enemy has, though. I'd have to like go to the wiki and look up the enemy stats. .34 attack, that's stupid. Okay, she can survive on 1 HP. Dodge? Nope. Well, we wouldn't have won that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so it looks like as long as we're on, what was it, 19 HP, we can actually keep attempting this over and over again until we dodge twice in a row or land one of our procs. 26 HP, that was it. Yeah, 1 physic use per attempt. It's actually perfect. It works out to where she just has exactly 1 HP remaining. I wonder if they're going this way because this is where Dew is. I'm not sure, but it's weird that the wyverns are flying to the right instead of flying down to where my army is. Oh well. We somehow made it through that absolute disgusting mess. Jamka needs to go to the castle. I don't know if it's worth dancing for him. I'm actually really not sure. Oh, Azel's not getting passive healing anymore. I wonder if he only gets the passive healing while a staff user is in there or his wife is in there. Your army isn't straight down from them. They might just prioritize going right first. Ah, yeah, that might be true. Alright. God, this is really tricky. Because Requisis has nobody who can heal her. Maybe Deirdre was providing it specifically. Oh, yeah, it might have been Deirdre. I'm not sure. Something weird was happening, though. Especially whenever Deirdre used the staff, I noticed something weird happened every time. Alright, I'm gonna send Lewin forward for sure. I think I'm gonna dance for Jamka. I want to get him back into the fight as soon as possible. He is actually, like, insane. Like, he is... I think he's my best unit. Like, I think he's better than Sigurd. I really do. Like, he has taken out, like, 40% of the enemies on this map single-handedly. Easily. Is this a road tile? It is. Why does he not have a javelin? That's really weird. Why would I invest like all of my resources into Finn and then not give him a javelin? I must have been thinking something last stream. I had this idea in my head that I thought was going to be really smart, and it was actually a really dumb idea. Like, oh yeah, Finn doesn't need a javelin because they're really heavy, it'll just weigh him down. But, like, obviously when you want to counter on enemy phase against archers or armor knights, you would want to have a javelin. I'm not sure what to do with Alec and Beowulf. I'm going to have them hang out like in the middle so they can pivot in either direction as needed. It seems like I need to keep going to the left. I think that's my goal right now. Three-hour stream, by the way. We're still not done with this chapter. Maybe finish up this chapter next stream. I haven't decided yet. What do you think? Do you know, like, is there like a good stopping point coming up, or like are we close enough to the end where we should just go to the end? Because it feels like after I liberate this castle, I'm still gonna have to do everything on the north side of the map. Either says, yeah, there's a planned castle order each map. So what I should do is I should focus on this castle to the left, and then after we finish this castle, maybe we can end the stream. That seems like that would be probably a decent time to call it. Once I seize the nearest castle, I've got another half of the physical map, including travel time. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might be, It might be a good idea to seize this next castle and then end the stream there, because that's going to be like a 3 to 4 hour stream. Also, the village above that left side castle is a small stat boost. Okay. I can't do anything yet. He can't do anything this turn. They didn't come out to attack. Interesting. Okay, well none of these enemies can reach me. So I might as well just take down these armor knights before the wyverns get here. Where did the wyverns go, by the way? They're still going right, but they're going to start going probably down. They might start going down now. I think this actually works in my favor. Yeah, the fact that they didn't attack me actually works in my favor. Not there. Here. That's a 2-shot. Anyone can... Oh, sorry. Anyone can theoretically use it. I bet Lewin alone could solo this entire army. Are you sure? It seems like he would die if he got hit more than once. Tricky. I don't think Quan can reliably kill this guy. No, he'd have to trigger Adept. So in that case, it's actually better to have him take this guaranteed kill right here. Oh, the Draco Knights, not the armors. Well, I mean, but even then, like if the Draco Knights hit him, wouldn't he just die? I guess they're using axes. Maybe they have really bad accuracy. His avoid on a forest is pretty solid, yeah. I mean, statistically, he can probably win. Plus, they don't get the forest bonus either, so that gives him an even bigger advantage. HP, strength, luck. I kind of like Ethlyn. I want to start investing in... Oh, okay, never mind. I was just thinking I want to start raising her to level 20. She's actually already there. Because I want to invest in her and see what she turns into. Well, I can check that very soon. Alright, well, I mean, we're going to send Lewin this way anyway, so might as well just do that. So hold on, when we clear this castle, are we going to have to walk all the way back over here, and then all the way back up here to reach the bridge? Because that seems a little bit unreasonable. Yes, okay. Honestly, I might do that off stream, if it's feasible. If there's like, if literally nothing happens, you're just walking all of your units across the map, I might do it off stream. That way we can just start the next stream right away. Okay, see, that's what Ira needed to do. That's exactly what I needed her to do. That was like Jamka tier. That's the Ira that we like to see. I can warp and return to make it somewhat faster. That's true. I won't be doing it off screen. Okay, so there will be stuff happening that like I wouldn't want to do it off stream. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure. The Brave Axe guy might actually one-shot me. Oh no, I got restored to full HP, that's right. Yeah, see, this is statistically what should have happened last time. I should have just, like, completely destroyed this Brave Axe guy. Oh my god. Okay, so when Ira goes off, like, she actually goes off. Wow. Nice. Is there one more guy? Oh, nope. That's a little bit annoying, because she's not quite at the level cap. Oh god, it costs a lot to repair this Brave Sword. Okay, so hold on. I have some considerations to make. I want to look at her weapons. 3 weight, 3 weight, 1 weight, but it's like crappy. I think she loses the Iron Blade. And maybe the Slim Sword as well. The only value of the Slim Sword is that it preserves Silver Sword charges. Right? Like, I'm pretty sure about that. If I sell the Iron Blade and the Slim Sword, then she'll burn through Silver Sword and Brave Sword charges faster. Whereas if I keep the Slim Sword, she can maybe save a little bit of money here or there. If you drop the Iron Blade, maybe Alec can pick it up and he can chip for 7 damage. Yeah, true. I mean, I'm definitely selling the Iron Blade. That's without a doubt. The question is, do I sell the Slim Sword? I'm leaning yes. The other thought is that I could sell the Silver Sword, because then she's just either using the Slim Sword or the Brave Sword as needed. It's A rank, isn't it? It's almost definitely too high. Yeah, he probably can't even use it. Wait, for a blade? Really? I can't decide what I want to do. Option plus. I'm going to keep all the swords for now. Because I don't know. Because I haven't decided what I want to do. Awesome. Okay, everything looks lined up. We're good here. All blades in this one are A rank. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't think he could reach this tile, but oh well. Alright, let's see if they start... Okay, now they're kind of moving... Now they're moving like south, but then also like back west. These guys are really weird. They have... Look at their movement. It's so strange. I hate that it takes your turn to enter the castle. I actually really don't like that at all. Alright, time to promote. Masterfully done. You're now able to change class to Sniper. Would you like to do so now? Absolutely. Dude, can you imagine like Jamka even more cracked than he already is? Like, can you imagine a world where that happens? Because it's happening right now. This has just become Jamka Emblem. 2 strength, 5 strength, 2 skill, 2 speed, 3 res, 2 defense. He's even more tanky, which is really good because I've been using him as a frontline fighter. He's literally a frontline archer, and then that extra skill is going to make his procs even more likely. The extra strength is going to like help him guarantee the 2 shots, so he can win even when he doesn't proc. He already sweeped the arena, right? Yeah, he already sweeped the arena. There's nothing left for me to do here. I'm actually considering the merits of buying him a cheaper bow, like a crappier bow, so that he doesn't waste killer bow charges. The only problem is the only choice right now is the silver bow. Do I have any other bows? Okay. If I can find another bow, I'll give it to him. If not, oh well. Because Alec and Beowulf are not going to be needed for this fight on the left-hand side, I'm actually going to start sending them to the right to speed up the process for getting over to that right-hand castle in the future. I think that's a good idea. Okay, this is good. I like this. This tile here to the left of this little bend is where I want to put Quan with the javelin equipped. If that's true, I would also like to do this. Not bad, Ethlyn. Kinda wish her HP wasn't so low though, I'm getting a little scared. Nothing can hit her. Yeah, so Quan has his crit boost. Now we can give this kill to somebody. Oh my god, Finn is a higher level than Sigurd. I'm a Paragon band, right? Alright, I'm gonna start moving north. I'd like for him to intercept the wyverns while standing on the forest if possible. He can't one-shot this guy, so it's actually not a good idea to have him attack there. I think... Armor Lance. I think Sigurd is the play here. I noticed Sigurd is actually kind of falling off a little bit. So I want to start feeding him a little bit of experience. I don't think he can get this kill here, though. He cannot. Yeah, Sigurd is really falling off. Wow, I'm really starting to feel this. Alright, we'll let Finn do it then. Like, he's weaker than Finn. He's weaker than Jamka. He might even be weaker than Lewin, like, depending on the situation. Sorry, you just read a lot of messages. I lost the Iron Bow last time. Okay. Noish being dead is remembered. Nobody has even brought up Madir yet. Madir, I actually forgot about him. What do you mean he can't? He doubles? Yeah, but I wanted him to, like, one-shot without getting hit in return. Aaron. Like, Finn can one-shot things. Jamka can, like, kill anything from range. Sigurd is, like, not as tanky as he used to be in Chapter, like, 1. Like, in Chapter 1, he was super tanky, and he could fight, like, 30 enemies. Now, like, he has to, like, run away from enemies. By the way, welcome lurkers. There's some lurkers here. Thanks for coming. I think Quan just triggered Adept. Would have been nice if he got a lever crit as well, but he did not. I think that Armor Knight moving actually got in the way of my plan. Yeah, he blocked the space that I wanted the Bow Knight to move into. Alright, I want these Wyverns to start moving, like, into a spot where Lewin can intercept them. I'm gonna believe you when you tell me that Lewin can fight all these guys. I mean, they're using axes, right? They shouldn't be very accurate. Oh, they're using swords. Interesting. Lewin stand here. Alright, what I'm going to do here is just hit and run. I think it's actually better to have her use the staff this turn because we have multiple units in need of healing. So let's just do this. If you can't, it's going to be close, and you have other units on hand or able to assist. Yeah, that's true. I should have checked these enemy ranges before I thought about doing this. Okay, hold on. Let's just run away. Let's just run away and see what these guys do. This will give us a better chance to deal with the Wyverns next turn. If these Armor Knights don't follow us, and then if they do follow us, then kind of the same thing is still true. We're still in a better position to deal with the Wyverns. Okay, how far can these guys reach? I'm wondering if they have the same AI as the other armors on the previous map, where they'll just retreat back to their castle. Interesting. Everyone except for Azel is getting regeneration. I wonder if I have to have him leave the castle and then enter it again or something. Because the other characters are still getting regen, just Azel's not getting it. Okay, is there anything Rhaquisas needs to do while she's here? She can't class change. Interesting. Oh wait, does he have gold? Does who have gold? It might be church healing. That's it, yeah. It's draining their funds when I leave them in the castle to heal. I actually don't want that. I don't want the castle to drain their funds. Do you think she can win this fight if she uses the Earth Sword? Maybe. Oh my god. Accuracy emblem. Earth Sword is pricey to repair. Yeah, I noticed that it was worth a lot of money, but I mean, I think it's worth it. Because there's like no other way to get experience or money for her. What's the next opponent? The next opponent is an Axe Knight. So if I equip my Miracle Sword, if I switch over to the Miracle Sword, I'll do my best to win against the Axe Knight. I just have to dodge a couple of hits with him having 20%. Yeah. And this will help me pay for the repairs on the Earth Sword. What's the next fight? Myrmidon, no, she's not going to fight a Myrmidon. So now I repair. I definitely need to repair the heal staff, because I use that a lot. I'm actually thinking of keeping the Earth Sword on 7. It's not a high priority to heal that, to repair that. Same with the Miracle Sword. Like, she's not going to attack 38 times. Requisis does not attack that often. That's the main thing about her. Okay, so here's the thing. Can she give the Earth Sword to other characters? Because I'm wondering if it's actually a good idea to give the Earth Sword to someone else. Miracle Sword at the right value is a free victory. I'm like 90% sure others can use it. Yeah, it's not her personal weapon or anything. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, this seems like it's a physical attacking sword that strikes at 1-2 range. Like, that's really good. Like, I would want other characters to have that. I know a boss in the arena in the later chapters can use one, okay. So yeah, it's definitely not her personal weapon or anything like that. But if it's a physical attacking sword, that's like really good. Like, I could give that to one of my other units. It is magic, okay, it is magic. So even then though, like, who are our magic sword users? Like, not Beowulf, obviously not Alec. Not Holland. Not Ira. I mean, Do sucks no matter what. Don't even consider Do. So, honestly, Ethlyn would be a good choice. She already has the light brand. I actually think Ethlyn might be the right choice. And by the way, Quan also has the bolt sword that I wanted to give her. So I'm wondering if I give the bolt sword to Requisis and give the earth sword to Ethlyn. Wait, 5. Wait, 5. Yeah, these are like the same exact thing. The bolt sword and the light brand are the same exact thing. They're literally the same exact thing. I don't understand. Ethlyn is a bit of a waste for it. Requisis can manage... If you can manage to promote her, she's at level 9. Like, how am I ever going to promote her? She's literally at level 9. And she's only getting weaker. She's only falling behind more and more. She has a heal staff, and you have injured people. Okay, I mean, that's true. Honestly, can't argue with that logic. I could even give her like a different staff that she could use to grind experience. My only thing is that the bolt sword and the light brand are for some reason literally the same exact thing. So there's no particular reason for Ethlyn to have both. So I guess I also give the bolt sword to Requisis as well. That way she can attack at 1-2. Well, honestly, that would help a lot. Excuse me. If she gets the bolt sword, she can attack at 1-2 range at any time she needs to for cheap. And then on top of that, she can also switch to the earth sword whenever she needs to do like Nosferatu tanking. So I do kind of like that. Alright, next turn. Yeah, see, these guys are retreating. Honestly, though, given how things are shaking out, I might not even capture this castle by the end of this stream. It might even be a better idea not to, because then at the start of the next stream, we get into the gameplay right away, and we capture the castle at the start of the stream. And there'll be like cutscenes and story advancement and all that stuff. And then, like, in the middle of the stream, we'll go to the point where we have to, you know, do the boring walk across the map 100 times thing. Okay. This is a pretty good matchup. What I'm going to do is... Is this a forest? It is not. This is. I'm just worried about having him fight two enemies, especially with one of them being the boss. I don't really know what his dodge chance is. Okay, well, we can check, actually. Their hit is 106 and 94. And his evade is 53. So let's go with the more accurate one. 106 minus 53. That's a 53% chance to hit, and then we subtract 20 for the forest. That's only 33. So the more accurate enemy only has a 30% chance to hit Lewin here, and then the other one is going to have an even lower chance to hit. I feel pretty good about this. I can even do something like this. Here. Move Quan here. I want Ethlin behind him, but I want to heal Sigurd. So this guy might even go for Quan instead of going for Lewin. 53 before the forest. Also, after the boss, he'll have the drop, which will help sustain long term. That's good. I'm gonna have Finn here just in case I need him to rush in and help. I'm gonna actually put Aaron like right here. I think that's still out of all the enemy ranges. If not, we'll find out real soon. Ira won all of her fights in the arena, right? So there's nothing left for her to do. She's just gonna stand here next to Holland. Build up support. Ideen is just gonna start moving this way towards the northern side. These two are gonna join up with the northern group. I will say Beowulf with the wing sword would have been useful on the left side, but I felt like he wasn't really, you know, necessary. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should put a better staff onto Requisis now, or specifically a staff that's going to gain her more experience. You know what? These two are never getting over to the left-hand side fast enough. I should start moving them to the right instead. Same with Sylvia. The easy farming ones are warp and return. Yeah, although they do cost money. But it's probably worth the money, honestly. Just basically just paying gold to level up. I might end the stream after we finish dealing with these wyverns and save the castle for the start of next stream. That's what I'm thinking, based on the logic that I already gave earlier. Okay, that's one kill, one easy kill. If Lewin kills this boss here, he's basically going to turn into like a super Lewin. And then I honestly want to check to see if he could fight like all the rest of these wyverns alone. Heh! Allow me to teach you the terror of the Thracian Draco Knights. Ooh, that's pretty terrifying. Honestly, I think even if he got hit both times, he would have survived. Oh, 3 hit. That's an adept. Thracia, glory to... Ugh. Does he level? He doesn't level. Renewal band. Okay, Sigurd phase. Passive healing. Save my progress. Okay, what is the actual hit rate of these guys on him? 21. Excuse me, hold on. Need some water. Yeah, unfortunately, there is a limit to how long I can stream, and that limit is mostly based on how long until my throat starts hurting. Okay, so I definitely one-shot these dragons. They can kill me in... hold on. 15. They can kill me in 3 hits. If they get lucky, they can actually beat Lewin here. If these guys get lucky, they can beat Lewin. If three of their attacks hit. I probably should have attacked the guy on the right. That was a misplay. What I can do to help mitigate that is something like this. Thin out their numbers. Yeah, I mean 3-5 doesn't favor them, but it's possible, like it could happen. Whereas now, like, I'm lowering those odds by chipping their numbers down. And it's not like Lewin needs to get every single one of these kills. Like, he'll be fine if he just gets, you know, 4 kills instead of 5. I'm wondering if Quan could maybe hit one of them too. Yeah, truly terrifying. Okay, can Ethlyn attack and then move out of range? I don't think so. I think if Ethlyn attacks, she's going to be hit by this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Ethlyn has to run away. Well, she doesn't have to. Excuse me. Ugh. How hard does this guy hit her? Oh yeah, no, she'll be fine. If she can one-shot this guy, I want to give her this experience. She can't actually one-shot this guy, so yeah, she just needs to run away. A little frustrating. I wonder, what is their move? 9. I'm not sure what to do with Ethlyn. I want to promote her as soon as possible. Azel, I'm going to send back to the castle. I just don't want him to die. Could Ethlyn heal her if she gets hurt and then back off? Yeah, probably. I could have done that. I mean, this is what happens near the end of the stream. My brain stops moving. Stops working the way that it did at the start of the stream. It takes a while to build up these supports, huh? At least you know right away when it's done, though. Alright, you can let me know if anything weird's gonna happen, like, I don't know. If if enemies will immediately run across this bridge and kill my characters. Levers requires 500 points total gained. How much do you get per turn? Like 10 or something? If it's less than 10, that's... I mean, if it's 10, that's pretty bad. If it's less than 10, that's really bad. Oh, interesting. Papillion failed, did he? That does it. It's time to withdraw. I refuse to fall with this flaming wreck of a country. Heh. Farewell, King Chagall. You fool. It's funny because Chagall was just talking about how like reliable these cell swords are, and they just ditched him. Alright, that's one dodge. I think if all 3 of these guys hit me, I'd die. But if I dodge even one of them, I survive. And in fact, depending on my level up gains, I might even survive all 3 hits. They are going for... Okay, Lewin's safe now, no matter what. He can always take 2 hits. Each pair has a fixed value gained per turn when next to each other. Many conversations give 100 points. Nice. Well, Holland and Ira already had a conversation, if I'm not mistaken. Honestly, story-wise, Holland feels like a really bad match for her. She's like... I can't remember exactly who all of the royal characters are, but she's like the older sister of one of the brothers who's like a prince of one of the countries, and then he's just like some random dude. Like, he's just a random guy who we fought in the arena, and he decided to join us afterwards. Yeah, you're gonna have to let me know if enemies are gonna run across this bridge and kill me as soon as because I noticed this game does have like ambush spawns. Take Azel and Ideen. They start with 120, but they only gain 1 per turn. Run across, possibly kill you, unlikely. Okay, so they're not gonna like run that far. What I'm talking about is like when I conquer this castle, I want to know if ambush spawns are gonna appear on that bridge right away, because that's pretty important information. I'm gonna let Erin pick up this kill because her lance is almost broken, and now I can start sending her back, or not even back. I can just start sending her to the right to join up with the other group. All right, I'm gonna send Lewin to the right. Sigurd, Quan, Finn, and Ethlin are going to go to the left to take over this castle. As I recall, they aren't that close, but I think they're axe units, since most at minimum of the Orgahil pirates are pirates. Okay, so there will be some axe units on the bridge at some point in the future, so I might want to back these characters off just a little bit. Like, I don't want to put Ideen and Do in front, for example. Like, that would probably be bad. All of your sword units being there are going to make it pretty safe. Yeah, I'm not worried as much about, like, the sword units. I'm very worried about Ideen, and Do to a lesser extent. We'll have Jamka up here to bail us out. Okay, we're getting close. I feel pretty good about everything that's happening right now. I'm going to do one more enemy phase, and then I'm going to end the stream. So we'll start next stream basically in the middle of this battle over here on the left. Okay, so I want to do the same thing that I did last time. I think Quan can take 3 hits, so I might as well just put him close enough to where he can take 3 hits. Okay, so that position is going to be here. Wait, was that here or here? Here, okay. This bend in the road is a little tricky. Okay, so we're going to start with our javelin. I want to put Sigurd here. It's honestly a little hard to tell these units apart. I've picked up Finn when I was trying to pick Sigurd so many times, and vice versa now as well. What is the stat boost at this village? Because I kind of want to maybe give it... I'm not sure exactly. Maybe Quan. +1 defense, yeah, that's like something that, you're right, anybody could use that. I actually think I'll give it to Sigurd, because I've been talking about how he's starting to get a little bit, not frail, but he can't really soak a lot of attacks, and +1 defense really goes a long way on a character who you're expecting to fight, you know, like 5 enemies per turn. That's basically +5 HP on Sigurd. Sometimes even more. Alright, so we're chipping these guys down. Alright. So next stream we're going to start off with this battle. Don't let me forget that I want Sigurd to be the one to get the +1 defense from that village. Hold on, I'm just yawning. Speaking of +5 HP, remind me to tell you about a conversation you aren't getting next time. Okay, it's probably maybe has something to do with Midir, something like that. Anyway, Aether, thank you for being here as always. Thank you, LJ, for stopping by. Thanks to Marseos who stopped by. Thanks to Some Oak for who stopped by. Thanks to the lurkers who were here. I noticed there were a few lurkers today, maybe 2 or 3. Thanks for coming. If you want to see some Fire Emblem 8 randomizer, that stream is going to be in a few days. Those streams are a little bit more fast-paced, a little more exciting. Next Fire Emblem 4 stream is going to be the same time next week. So if you want to see that, just come here next week. But for now, enjoy the rest of your day.